TMCLOSKY presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk Show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. TMCLOSKY. And who else? You know who it is. Papa Brad Amy.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream, Saturday edition. Hope you're having a great weekend. It's President's weekend, President's Day weekend. Hopefully you're having a great one. Hopefully you're going to have a great Sunday. Hopefully you sit back, relax, and watch the arcade show. And who else? Papa Brad. Papa Brad.
What's happening, TMCLOSKY? What's happening, man?
What's going on, man?
Fantastic day today. Today was the day. Today was the day. For the first time ever, I had pinball effects running on an actual pinball table. And let me tell you, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I am almost speechless. What's happening, Dan Z? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hello. What else we got here tonight? TMCLOSKY. We got a lot of friends in the chat, it looks like. Let's see what we got. We got a bunch of people here.
Senwan Spirits. Marine 50.
Yeah. Marine 50. Carl O. Got Jason here. We got Goofy Foot.
Goofy Foot. Welcome, guys. High scores on tap.
High scores on tap. Man, he needs to get his pinball machine. I need my coach. He's my coach. He helps me play better on these pinball tables. I need some coaching. So get Coach's pinball machine.
Hello, Hobby Hands. Anybody get their tracking number that got their payment emails? Did anybody get a tracking number yet? I was kind of curious.
Biggie Fries.
Sean's Retro Arcades here. Mike Hawk. Biggie Fries. I want some Biggie Fries.
I think you said Marine 50, huh?
Yeah.
Got 4KC here.
Welcome, Thor.
I got the Thor KC asked me, did I get the OTG working with the 4KP? Yes, I got it working.
Greetings, programmers. Yep, he got it working.
He asked me
took you a while.
Why didn't I never try it on the ALP HD? Man, it was a little scary. You know what I mean? It was a little scary.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I was a little scared of it, but I jumped in with both feet.
King Ed's here.
But we're going to talk about that, I'm sure. We'll get to that later, and I'll give you all the entire experience.
You're up late, man, or early this morning.
Dude, when did I send you? When did I send that show? It was like 3 a.m. or something, huh?
Yeah.
You're like, you're still up? What are you doing? I said, I'm making shorts.
And I said,
I love making shorts. My channel,
like,
shorts are a huge part of it. I love making video shorts.
Paid for it a few days ago, but waiting for shipping email. Yeah. Did anybody get a shipping email yet? I was kind of curious. High Score says, Papa, please do a video on setup for OTG.
We're gonna have the ultimate setup guide. We're gonna have the ultimate coming out. It's gonna be good.
Oh, you guys don't like my light screen?
There you go. Let's see. What are our choices? Let's vote.
Got that one?
That's like Tron, huh?
Yeah.
Creepy old house with the wheelchair. I don't like. Well, no, that's a carriage, huh? That's too Halloween there. That's a Halloween one.
That's why I have carriage. It on there. Yeah. I don't know how to.
Tron is kind of cool.
I don't know how you can get it. Well,
of course, Space Invaders. Space Invaders is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to leave if you want to see what it looks like without us in it.
Yeah. There you go.
Is there like lava coming out of the house? Is it on fire or is that lava?
Looks like lava.
It does. That's bizarre.
Got that one. Then you get that one. And you got Space Invaders. No ones I have on there right now.
They look good. Which one you want to go with? I'd say Tron or Space Invaders.
The first one showing the retro Tron grid was good. Which one was that?
The one before this.
This one?
Not that one. No, the other one. That one.
That one?
That's the Tron grid, right? That looks like the grid.
Yeah.
Just leave that one up. That's cool. That's good enough.
All right. It's dark. Space Invaders is good. All right. Welcome, guys, to the stream. Hope you guys are having a great night. First thing before we get started, I'll let you guys know. Where is it? Where's my... So let you guys know about Gregory's tournament this week. This is Gregory's tournament.
Dead by Daylight. I haven't even played that one yet.
Dead by Daylight. This tournament started yesterday. And you can play this on Steam, PS5, PS4, Epic Games, Xbox Series S, whatever, and then Xbox One, of course. And you just go into Pinball M, then you go in tournaments, and then you go look for Dead by Daylight, Amused, Death. Of course, you have to buy the table. And then there's the code, and then the mode and length. So if you're interested,
this pinball you can play as like the killer or as the people being chased, can't you? It's like you get to pick when you start, I think.
Yeah, you can be the killer or you can be the survivor. The
survivor, yeah. I played it just a couple times, but not enough to really even understand what's going on.
Gregory did say he put a little twist on it. He said if you play as the killer, and depending on how many people you hook, you can actually tell Gregory what table you want
will be
for the next tournament for next week. So you can decide. Cool. So whoever has the most survivors on a hook actually gets picked the next table. Yep.
That's cool.
I thought that was kind of cool for him to do that. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
I have not played it. I don't own this one, so not gonna participate this week. But in case you guys want to, there it is. I want to show that.
Yeah, I bought them all. You know, they're always putting the pinballs on sale. Zen is. If you just wait on Steam and wait till you get them on sale.
Yeah.
I bought the brand new table for like $4 and some 60 cents or something ridiculous like that. It wasn't that expensive.
The Shock, what's it?
The System Shock?
Shock.
Yeah, it was like 66% off, I think, or something. It was cheap. I didn't think it was bad at all for a brand new pinball table.
No, because most of the time they were what, like $4.95 and up. So to get any discount right off the bat's pretty good. Some of them are $10. It seems like they're 5 or 10. It seems like on Steam for Zen. And hopefully soon, man, we'll be starting to see some more Zen tables showing up on Atgames for the 4KP.
Well, we heard from the top dog. He's on it. You know, Mel Kirk. CEO of Zen Pinball, says he's aware of the problem with the lag on the Adams family, and I did like that he said all the tables. That was what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, no, me too. All the tables are coming, man. It's like woo.
The crazy part is, like, I have all the tables, and I was playing most of them, like, or a lot of them today and yesterday. But we'll talk about that in a bit. You can't interface a computer to the ALP4K. And then it opens up a whole nother world.
All right, I scored on tap. We get to see my new little video I got for Super Chats.
You got a video?
Yeah.
I meant to send it to you. High tech, man. High tech. Let's see it, TMCLOSKY.
I did see it.
Thanks for the super chat. Sassy approved.
Can you dig it? Sucker! Sucker!
What do you think?
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. I was worried. Is he going to get the potty mouth? I'm glad it wasn't the potty mouth Sassy. That was cute.
I thought that was pretty good. It turned out pretty good. Can you dig it too, man?
Yeah, it's like you cut it like right when Sassy hit the button, it cut off. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, took me a little while to get it all synced up, man. But
I bet that's some good editing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, came up pretty good. Hey, we get that too.
There we go, man. You got the double. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I'll turn that one off now since I have the other one. But High Score says I love it. Sassy walked away, all gangsta.
Yep.
Thank you, High Scores. Spinneroni, yeah.
Well, I mean, we were both messing around with the ALP 4K. Yeah, I saw you dropped a video. I got to watch that earlier.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, T's been at work. Show us the magic. Show us the magic, T. Boom! Let there be light. That is sick, dude.
And you really can't. You can see my carpet's glowing.
I can see the black light, man. That carpet's like blowing up. I mean, look how bright the carpet is with the black light hitting it.
Yeah, now I got my other black lights off, but you can still
see. That looks awesome, man.
There. That's why I did the black light underneath there. Pretty cool because it actually comes out away from the machine.
You know, the funny thing, the more I play around with this ALP 4K, the more I love it. It's crazy. It's like, I love the way it looks. You know, I love the capabilities it has. I mean, and the crazy part, TMCLOSKY, we're just getting started. We're just beginning. That's the coolest part.
Yeah, you're right. It's just the beginning.
I mean, it's just starting.
Just starting. That's right. Caro wanted me to show some couple pictures of Angel, his new kitty. He just got.
Yeah, Biggie Fries. Atgames did do a good job on this machine. I'm just going to say it right now. This is the best product, in my opinion. Well, I mean, the ALP, I have to say the ALP, because it is at a very mature stage and they've had all this development time, you know, I'm not really looking to sell my ALP right away. I'm going to hold on to my ALP for a while. But, you know, this product is, for new, it's one of the best products I've seen.
Yeah, and it is a new product too. It's not like
I mean, it's brand new. I mean, they're just
yeah,
still figuring everything out. I mean,
it's not
but, I mean,
it's not an ALP HD upgraded. It's a brand new.
I'm going to say this: I
machine.
have no disappointment or no regret for buying it. You know, unlike other things I bought. You know, I feel completely like my purchase was worth every penny. That's awesome.
Look, it's sitting on his ALP and color O's.
Oh,
ALP, you got the angel on there. Look, she blends right into the control.
Man. She fits right in with those rails.
Yeah, in the control deck.
How many kittens did Carlo say he had? It was a ridiculous amount.
No, not him. He just has one.
Oh, he just has one. Someone had a bunch. He took one.
The lady.
Home. Okay.
Yeah, the lady.
Oh, the lady.
There she is, hanging out in front of the
chilling.
ALP. She's like, I'm ready to play.
Chilling.
Come on.
Yep.
And you can see his eye arcades right here.
Yeah, that's a Retromania cab.
And then over on the other side of the eye arcade, he has another ALP. He has two over there. I don't know if he's going to put his.
Do you see what's playing behind me? On the eye arcade, you see what's playing? Guess what we got? Late hits. We got NFL Blitz, and we got it with the late hits on eye arcade. We got the NFL. We have the Blitz with the late hits in an arcade format. It's amazing. It's so much fun. Yeah. Look at it. It plays perfect.
The version is fun.
Late hits included.
Marine 50 says, the only bad thing about this machine is I don't have mine yet. Which one did you get, Marine 50? I think you got Star Trek.
That Star Trek is going to look great. I can't wait to see those in the real world.
Yeah.
I love that topper, the Enterprise. It's going to look good.
Yeah. I want to have one in the background. Pop Brad didn't say nothing.
What's that?
I'm going to have a Star Trek in the background.
You have Star Trek in the background?
I'm going to have Star Trek right next to my Adams family.
You getting two of them?
No, I'm just joking.
You're not getting another one.
Well, if Creature comes out, I'll be getting another one.
Yeah, maybe Creature from the Black Lagoon.
That'd be the only one I think I would get. I can't think of any other. Anybody in the chat that can think of any other one I would get? I think that's about the only one. Star Wars, I'd be happy just to be able to play the tables.
Yeah.
What's going on, Chuck and Sean?
Chuck and Sean in the house. Hey, Pucks, welcome to chat.
My playfield was covered in cat prints.
Jason says it's great. They're extending the offer for pre-installing the SSF kits on the machines going forward for all new machines. That is a fantastic idea.
Yep, $100 install and then $400 for the kit.
If I get another one, I'm going to get it. I can do it now myself, but it's worth having it installed. It's a lot of work,
especially for $100, man.
It's
a great value for $100. And like I said too, the other nice thing is if one of the exciters are bad, that happens with electronics, they'll just replace it right there in the factory.
Yeah, I was surprised with all those parts. There was nothing bad though. Everything was just the way it should be.
Yeah.
The hardest part is not having the knowledge of doing it a lot, because there's so much you have to do, It's TMCLOSKY. You only need a screwdriver, but don't make that sound like it's easy though. There's a lot to it. That's all you need. All you need is a Phillips screwdriver, but and really they did.
Easy.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's all you need. They did make it as easy. They did make it as easy as it could be. They pre-drilled the holes for you. But there's still a little bit to it. I would watch Wagner's video, then watch my video. Watch Wagner's first, and then watch mine as a supplemental if you're going to do it yourself. And that'll save you maybe making some of the mistakes that I made when I first tried it, putting it in,
Yeah, Wagner's coming out with another one. He did a little bit of one when he got the Chicago Adams Family one, but he's doing another official one soon. We can play the old one if you want. It would kind of give me an idea.
Yeah, we could play the old one.
That one doesn't do that. It's just that's the OTG one. I'm getting mixed up on there, but yeah, he already has the SSF kit installed in there, like you said.
Yeah.
You can watch
his SSF video is real good.
And you can watch yours as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because his is a little more detailed. So if you don't want one real detailed, I would say go look at yours.
Yeah.
Yours is what,
Yeah.
15 minutes?
Yeah, mine's shorter. It's a lot shorter. Yeah.
If you just need kind of like a short guide, really go
Yeah.
see yours over Wagner's just because it's a little quicker. And that's all some people need, man. I'm not that way, but some people be like, okay, real quick video. Okay, good. I can do it, and then they'll go,
Yeah.
me, I'll be like watching it 5 or 6 times.
Dude, it takes me forever to do this stuff.
I know. And the thing is, you don't do it very often.
But I enjoy it, I enjoy it. It's part of the fun of it is the challenge of just like getting it all to work. And I just like to tinker, it's fun. I don't really mind it at all. I mean, it is kind of fun.
Shotgun Sean,
Thank
you
you,
disappoint
Sean.
me, man. You disappoint me, man. He picked your room over mine. That hurts my feelings. It doesn't.
It's all good.
Hey, Papa Brad don't have Elvira. I got Elvira back here. There she is.
You got Elvira, man. It's all about just having fun playing games. We can play all the same games pretty much.
Elvira's keeping Pac-Man warm over there.
Good. I talked to Herb Wars today. He's got his mystery encoder chip running. You're welcome. Anytime, brother. Just let me know if you need help.
There you go. High Score says, I'm so glad he fixed the ball tilt on the SSF kit as it was bad in Chicago. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not finding this bad at all. I mean, I can have this SSF cranked all the way up, and if you have it on high, if you nudge it yourself, though, it will. It's sensitive,
Yeah, it is sensitive.
I still have mine set to high, so you got to be careful about tapping the table. But the sound is not triggering it. I'm triggering it when I'm nudging. Give it.
Yeah, that's why I keep mine on. I keep mine on medium.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I need to crank it back down. I cranked it
Medium
all the way
seems
up to high.
pretty good. Because sometimes I would get like if I hit the flipper a little too hard, especially on the Adams Family, it would shake.
It's sensitive. Yeah, it is sensitive. If you have it set to high, like it doesn't take much to register as a nudge.
To me, at least for me, medium's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it on the medium, but I had everything cranked up one time, man. I did a video, had everything on 100%, man. Everything, and no false tilts. I even had the volume all the way up on the speakers. Nothing. My wife wasn't too happy. She's like, "Why is it so loud in there?" It's like, I'm doing a video.
Yeah, it's like the solenoids. I mean, they're supposed to be loud. That's what they sound like.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how soft do you want them? I mean, it's like that's kind of the point. Is it's supposed to sound real?
Yeah. Even without the solenoids, it still has a click to it. Especially those Zachariah tables, you can really, kind of hear the snap even without the solenoids on. I was kind of impressed with that. But it definitely sounds better with the solenoids on.
Sure. The magic picks on the Zachariah tables, man, they have that SSF tuned in.
Yeah,
I mean,
that thing is zeroed in, man.
I was playing Spooky earlier, and I was like, man, like you can really you can like hear the ball rolling all around. It's great. That table, because the soundtrack's lower, it highlights it more.
Spooky.
I think Spooky is where you hear it the most.
Yeah,
the actual effect of the ball rolling.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I just did a video. Well, you can if you. I didn't post that. When we did the top 5 tables right now, my Spooky was number 1, and you can actually hear it in my video. You can hear the ball around. But I forgot to post that.
Yeah, that is a good table. I
like that.
It's hard to pick. Effects. I heard a lot of criticism, but really the 15 tables they give you are not bad. I mean, for just like for what you get stock, it's not a bad collection of pinball tables to get. You know what I'm saying?
No. The only one I really
there's so much variety that like there's a little bit of something for everyone. Like when my wife, she was like, red, she loved that the red show was her number 1. Now, would I have picked that? Never. But that table really appealed to her. She had me turn it on today for her to come in and play it for a few minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was like, I want to play that game, the game with the band. So I put it on. She played for a little bit.
Wait till she gets.
I like that there's variety. It's not like all the same thing. Like if every table was exactly the same, it wouldn't have been as good. I think they give you a pretty broad mix.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think the lowest is out of them? We'll probably agree.
One I don't like.
What's your least favorite of the tables?
SingStar.
SingStar?
Yeah.
SingStar, okay.
that what it's called?
I think so. Sinistar?
I think it's Sinistar.
Sinistar, yeah. For me, it's exoplanets. I don't know. I'm not. The exoplanets doesn't do it for me, but it's not. I mean, maybe I need to play it more. I don't know. Exoplanets to me is not that great, but there's plenty of good tables on there.
There it is. Yeah.
Sinistar, yeah.
Sinistar.
Dude, it's funny. Like when you say that, it sounds like that arcade game. Remember the arcade game? Die, mortal, die. Remember Sinistar? There's an arcade game called Sinistar.
Is there?
Yeah, man. It's awesome. You fly the ship, and this giant monster comes out and tries to eat you.
Sinistar.
And it talks. It like heckles you. Like it lets you know when it's coming. And you got to mine bombs so you can kill this giant boss that chases you. It's a good classic. It's an 80s arcade.
1982.
It sounds the same. Sinistar.
Yeah, it's spelled
Sinistar. Yeah, like Sin, like movie.
Sin, yeah, like Sin.
But it's one that sounds the same, you know. High Scores on Tap loves the most hated game, Central Park. There he is. That's Sinistar right there. Great classic game. Speaking of classic games, I do have a score chase. If you could score over 100,000 points, go on to the Friday Night Arcade Show's Discord. I will be handing out a prize to some lucky person that can prove to me that they can score over 100,000 points in Robotron. Got a video on my channel about Robotron. I have Eugene Jarvis on there talking about, the game, giving you some hints. Great video, great show. I'm on Friday nights, Friday Night Arcade Show. We are score chasing Robotron.
Oh, you did Robotron?
Yeah, put your scores of over 100,000 points in the 1/4 challenge area of the Friday Night Arcade Show Discord, and I will give a prize out to some lucky person. Did Sacro get up there? Yeah, we already got people that have done it. TMCLOSKY. They're taking Papa Brad's challenge, his Robotron challenge.
Nice.
You wouldn't believe who was one of the first to post. The Rexer Show.
Really?
Yeah. He barely made it over 100,000 though. I think Kevgrat got 149,000.
How much?
149,000.
Oh wow.
100,000 is a good score for someone that's not, for average person.
Yeah, and this thing has some freaking crazy voices in it, man.
I know. You hear him taunting you? It like yells at you. I live.
It's like, man. He's like, roar. Right, there he is.
Intense. I have this game on that, that Defender Partycade I have behind me?
Yeah.
The Arcade 1-Up, I have it on there. I play it on there sometimes. The cool thing about the Arcade 1-Up, you can hook up a analog joystick to it because it used one of those optical controllers, ones that have a whole bunch of inputs.
Yeah.
So you can hook up an Xbox controller to it and play it, and it plays better than using like a traditional arcade joystick. But that's only because I'm a snob, TMCLOSKY. The average person wouldn't know that, but to me, I appreciate stuff like that,
Yeah.
Do you appreciate it when they go the extra mile and do something that makes it play more like the original game? Do you appreciate that?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Arcade 1-Up doesn't appreciate that, though. Unfortunate.
What do you think about taking the worst cabinet they ever made and reskinning it for a new cartoon and then re-releasing it?
There you
gonna
go.
Get one? You gonna get one of the X-Men? Yeah, it's like the worst cabinet they made.
No, I'm not getting none. I'm buying
the title game doesn't even, it barely runs. It barely works. It doesn't even play out. You can't even play it against other people online. It's like choppy. It's terrible experience.
Saw that. Wasn't that one like that too?
Papa Snob. That's right. Hey man,
I forgot the.
If I want to play a game, I want to feel authentic. I love these games. The reason why I'm a snob is because I love the games.
You want it to play like it did in arcade.
I want to play like it did in the arcade. Yeah, I mean, I don't want watered down or chopped up or lessened or edited or made lesser or switched to a different. Look, this game doesn't even have X-Men on it. It has Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It doesn't even have X-Men.
There's the X-Men 97.
What's this titled? X-Men. It doesn't even have the X-Men on it.
Papa Brad has a big old X up here. What else you want?
Doesn't even have the X-Men game. This is the wrong game for this cabinet to start with.
He's got an X up here.
Plus, Brooklyn Menace was like, Brooklyn Menace told, I've heard Brooklyn Menace say he doesn't like the art. And I have to say, after looking at this art and thinking about, like, the X-Men is one of the greatest comic properties ever. And to, like, I mean, literally they cut Magneto in half. Half of his face is cut off. I mean, this is the best they could come up with. I don't know. To me, and it's in a midway. It's not even. It's in a midway. It's in a midway cabinet. It's a Capcom game and a midway cabinet design.
Oh, it's just the midway they used before. They just slapped new art on it.
It's almost like they just like. What do we have? What do we have back in the warehouse that's rotting? We could reskin. This looks like a spare parts cabinet.
This is the cabinet we had the most of back there. Okay, let's use that. Slap on Marvel, slap on Capcom, and put some art on there.
Dude, poor Magneto. He gets cut in half.
Yeah, half. He's just halfway there.
Dude, I'm worried about the new show too. Disney's track record. Disney's track record has not been great with beloved properties. TMCLOSKY, I have this. I actually bought this. I have this on a Blu-ray. The original X-Men. I remember buying these on VHS when they were out originally. That's how big of a fan I was of the original 90s X-Men.
He's not cut in half, Papa Brad.
He's cut in half. They cut.
No, look. He's on this side, and then you split it together on this side. He's whole.
That's ridiculous looking.
He's half and half.
They need a graphic artist. I mean, that is terrible artwork.
Half equals one half plus one half equals whole.
Brooklyn Menace is right. They could have made the X-Men logo smaller, and it wouldn't have shifted things down and have it all. It would have shifted things forward.
Yeah. Don't you need it on there? Take this X off here and shift everything over.
I mean, people know the X-Men. If you're buying an X-Men cabinet, you freaking know that it's the X-Men. It doesn't even have an X on it.
Then you got a big old X up here. You don't.
If they wanted the X with the circle, they could have put it in the front on the kick panel above the coin door.
Yeah.
They could have left Wolverine there, and they could have put it above the.
It doesn't need to be weird.
That marquee looks like they phoned that in too. That marquee is a joke. It's just a black with the X-Men.
And you
really,
know
this is not going to save Arcade 1-Up. I hate to say it, but this is the best they can do. They're in trouble.
Well,
this is the best they can do.
When they light that trouble. When they light that marquee up, it ain't gonna be black anymore.
Black marquees are notoriously hard. Although lately, like the Marvel vs. Capcom was not too bad, except for them editing out Morgan's boobs for no reason at all. And every time I looked at it, TMCLOSKY, you know what I saw? Disappointment. The FOMO. I ordered that sucker, paid too much, got it. The game. I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can see behind me, but behind me, I got my Dreamcast. I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on there right now.
Hey, what's up, Dark Realm?
Plays perfect. I mean, like, getting the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Arcade 1-Up was a gigantic step backwards. It was like moving backwards, TMCLOSKY.
Everything's backwards. It all went downhill after Star Wars.
Look at Marvel vs. Capcom 2 running like a champ on my Dreamcast. So, but, yeah.
I mean, they couldn't even do Tron right. I mean, they could have done the little simple artwork I did. Put the S panel up there like I did. Little mirrors on the sides. Yeah. I had to do it myself. It's like that shit right there, man. I DIY'd it. It didn't cost me that much money.
That is true. With the 90s, everything was extreme and everything was over sexualized. Like in comics. I mean, all the chicks had giant gazongas. They drew beautiful women, That was the 90s, right? If you look at the art of the X-Men of the 90s, everything is extreme.
up, Andy?
The women are smoking hot. And then you look at the cabinet they made, like it's woke. I mean, they took away the coolness. They could have kept it 90s.
No, they couldn't.
They couldn't.
Too
many woke agendas.
Yep. The woke got
Anyway,
involved.
don't even get me started. But
you
I want to love this new Disney X-Men, but I have to be honest. I'm a little scared. The track record is not taking beloved properties and then modernize them. The track record has not been great.
Well, because they have an agenda too. Disney does so.
Unfortunately,
they got their own agenda.
We will see.
That's why they've ruined a lot of stuff. Don't be talking too much, man. They'll be knocking us off there again.
Oh man, don't mess with the mouse, man. The mouse doesn't play. We'll pull your stream down. You'll be in mid-speech and your stream will go down.
Ray says, "Go woke, go broke." Now look what happened in Budweiser when he did that Bud Light. That one dude, I forget what his name is. And then after he did that Budweiser commercial, he's like, "I'm not a girl anymore. I'm back to be a guy. I made my money." It's like, I'm not a woman anymore. I'm back to be a guy. I forget his name now, though. But
anyway, I don't know if I ever told you this, TMCLOSKY. I used to be a gigantic comic collector and had a huge comic book collection.
You still have it, don't you?
Well, here's what happened. I slimmed it down to just collecting 3 particular comics. And that was the Uncanny X-Men, the Amazing Spider-Man, and was it
Dark Realm or Tharks? Where's Tharks come from? Thanks, Dark Realm. He noticed my LEDs behind my pinball.
And then I collected. There was a. It was like a Spider-Man with a. It's called Marvel Team Up, I think. It's like Spider-Man with another character, and I got that whole series. I got every issue. But my point is, like, and then I collect key issues, like just like key moments in comics. Like I have the first Conan. I have like I have the first appearance of Deadpool. I have stuff like that, TMCLOSKY.
Oh, do you? You got the first appearance of Deadpool?
I collect key issues anymore. But I did collect the Amazing Spider-Man and the Uncanny X-Men, and I have a complete run of this other title. I don't know why I can't remember it right now, but my point is, like, these are beloved properties, hopefully they treat it with the respect it deserves. That was like, I really loved that when it came out, because I was a huge X-Men fan. I was always into the comics. And hopefully they keep it somewhat along the lines of what the comics felt like,
Don't hold your breath, Brad. Don't hold your breath.
Well, hold my breath, though, because remember, it was the 90s. And how did they do things? And everything was extreme. Remember, everything was extreme. Extreme everything. That was, they had all the belts, too. Remember, they had the weapon belts all over.
Yeah.
They had McFarland. They had Rob Liefeld. Anyway, sorry, that's into my rant. It's the end of my X-Men rant, this arcade show. But I do love comic books, though. I've always loved comics, comic-related material.
My dad had a bunch of comics from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and my mom threw them away. Ba-doop. Just threw them away, Pop Brad. Could have had a bunch of money in there.
You never know. Jim Lee was a huge 90s artist too. Yeah, Jim Lee's great. I love Jim Lee.
Dark Realm says, TM, what's wrong with your Pac-Man? Nothing. It's Pac-Man hanging out with Elvira back there.
Pac-Man's as happy as can be.
He's Elvira's keeping Pac-Man nice and warm over there. I had to hang up my dust cover for my pinball somewhere, man. So it's Pac-Man. Here you go.
Pac-Man is now an official dust cover. That's sad, TMCLOSKY.
Dust cover stand.
The dust cover stand.
I didn't want to throw it on the floor. I had to hang it up somewhere.
Can't you roll her up?
That's too much work. I can just take it off and flip it over Pac-Man.
I gotcha.
If you can see her face, but I try to do the face and then it slides down.
Dude, I got the big head. Hold on, I got to shrink down. My head got all big there for a minute.
I thought that was that Frankenstein picture on your door.
Yeah, it's not that far different. Pac-Man has never been happier.
No. It's like, thanks. Thanks, T. Thanks. Okay, big events coming up next week, right, Papa Bad?
Big event. Big event.
for
I can't wait to
Atgames.
see what they reveal on TMCLOSKY. Cheers.
Cheers, man. With my waters. Cool thing. I don't know if some of you probably have read on Facebook, maybe some of you haven't, but huge deal for Atgames, right? February 22nd. The Adams family is officially out of pre-order status and ready for delivery in 3 to 5 days.
That's great.
That's this Thursday coming up. The other one is on the 22nd. The eStore product pages update with the option to order / pre-order any Legends 4K machine with the SS kit pre-installed. So there
Man, that is sweet.
So
Here's
when
what
you
I like. TMCLOSKY, I do like they're offering the option, you know? You don't want to spend the money and get the SSF kit. You can get it a little cheaper price. You want it to be a little more deluxe right off the bat. You don't have to tinker with it down the road and install it yourself. It's a win for everybody, you know?
Oh, yeah, huge win.
It's a win.
I mean, for $100, get it pre-installed. If you have the money, that's the way to go. If you don't have the money,
Reminds me kind of like what Stern does. I know this is not, you know, we're talking about this pinball machine costs what some of the Stern toppers cost. But they do offer like a premium model, a pro model. You know, they have different models. And I think that is a cool thing to have, like a more deluxe version, you know, and like a standard version.
Yeah, that's what kind of Atgames is doing, right? With their HD version.
They're basically giving you a more deluxe, kind of tricked out one.
And then the 4K is more tricked out, especially if you get the SSF kit installed. But
I'll be honest, I was completely happy before I had the SSF kit, but now that I have it, TMCLOSKY, now that I have it, I'm going to want it in the future. Yeah, I'll want it. Anything I order, I'm going to want to have that option just because now that I've experienced it, you know?
Yeah, it makes it premium, like you said. But the cool thing is, if you can't afford it now, you can always wait for a sale down the road. They'll go on sale, and you might get it for half off or 25% off at some point. Because, like you said, I mean, if you take your time, you can install it yourself.
Yeah.
But it's a great option. I'm just glad they offer that option for people that can't afford it. And for $100, man, you can't go wrong. So right now, if you got the SSF kit full price, it would be $400 for the SSF kit and then $100 to pre-install it. So it'd be what, $500 at full price. So not bad of a deal, but they always put stuff on sale on NOD. So be interesting to see what goes on sale next week.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see.
Yeah. Here's some of the stuff they put on Facebook. On Tuesday, don't forget, Tuesday we get the firmware update where they're getting rid of that ball stutter.
That's nice.
Yep. So it's day 25. Man, I think Tuesday it'll be 25 days out. This thing's already been out for almost 30 days. This thing's already been out, man.
30 days.
Firmware on Tuesday, firmware day 25 available to download and release notes published. Be interesting to see what else is in that firmware update. That's going to happen at 9 a.m. Eastern. Also, that happened at 9 Eastern is Legends 4K Pinball Pack Code Redemption Manual is available on our website.
What does that mean?
That to me means
tells you how to download into your machine.
Yeah,
like instructions on how to get the games.
Yep,
on your machine. Okay.
Yeah. So you can't actually redeem them on Tuesday. You have to wait for that, but they're at least putting out the manual where it shows you how to do it. And then 6 p.m. Eastern, they're going to announce National Owners Day, basically. Tell you what's going to be coming out on the NOD, which starts on Friday. And then Thursday, I told you, the Adams family is officially out for pre-order, is out of pre-order status and ready for delivery in 3 to 5 days. So that means all their pre-orders have not shipped, basically, but all the invoices have gone out for payment by Thursday, and that's why it's out of pre-order, because all the pre-order stuff is pretty much done except for the shipping part of it. But so certain Thursday, I guess you can actually get an Adams family in 3 to 5 days, or delivery in 3 to 5 days.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's quick.
Yeah. Some people are just getting theirs. They're like, man, you can start Thursday. You can get one maybe at the same time as me. I don't know. And then 6 p.m. on Thursday, also eStore product pages update with the option to order/pre-order any Legend 4K machine with the SSF kit pre-installed. So
Yeah.
which this goes along with the Adams Family being out of pre-order. And then here it is, Pop Brad, 9 a.m. Eastern. It starts NOD 2024 deals go live. So 9 a.m. Eastern on Friday. And then that's where Legends 4K pinball packs available on App Store X. And then Legends 4K pinball pack pre-order codes sent to users and available live for download. So there you go. 9 a.m. on Friday. You should be getting your codes. If you don't see your codes after 9 a.m., I would reach out to Atgames because you should have got your. I imagine they're going to be sending these in emails.
Uh-huh.
So if you don't get an email with your code and you already pre-ordered, I would reach out to them because you should get it around 9 a.m. Eastern. Then 9 a.m., they're going to release the notes for the Legends 4K pinball pack published. Release notes for pinball packs published. And then also starting Friday at 9 a.m., you could buy these. If you didn't pre-order, you can actually order these pinball packs starting on Friday too.
Well, that's cool.
So if you didn't pre-order, like say Snoopy, you actually could just go to the store and buy it and download it. Boom, right then and there.
Then they might even have some sales with the NOD sale. They might even have some of them on sale.
You think any of the 4K stuff will go on sale?
Who knows? I hope so. I'm always a fan of buying stuff on sale. When you get a deal, it's always better. Money doesn't grow in trees,
No. Hey, welcome to stream, David. But yeah, I pre-ordered Snoopy, Black Hole pack of Gottlieb, and then Haunted House Gottlieb pack. Those are the three I ordered. And Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I had pre-ordered the Snoopy and all the Taito tables.
Yeah, I thought I did the title tables, man. I didn't.
I thought I did the Grinch, and I don't think I did. So I'll probably pick that up on the NOD sale, or whenever it's available, I'll pick it up. I need to have that Grinch table, but I thought I did order the Grinch, but apparently I didn't. I went and looked.
Oh, really? Oh, you looked?
Ordered all the Taito tape because all the other tables come with Pinball Net, because I got Pinball Net, but that's a month away.
Juan says, I wasn't sure if NOD day sales are only for owners of that game product. No, anybody could buy on the sale. It's open to everybody. You just go to that game store and you'll see the sale prices. Yeah, I'm hoping some of the
sale for anybody.
Because
sale for new owners too. Like if you're just getting into Atgames, a lot of times they have that's the time that they have the best deals, or at least they have deals. Not paying full price.
Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping some of the 4K pinball packs go on sale. Because I thought I won the Taito with Space Invaders on it, and for some reason I didn't freaking get that one. And I thought I did. I was like, damn it. So when that goes on sale, if it doesn't,
got some comic book fans talking in the chat, talking about Preacher. Great comic, great show.
Ray said he ordered his Gottlieb tables in September. That's when I did mine. I mean, because they were half off, I think.
Yeah. When
they first came out. Oh yeah, there it is. I did get the first 20 or so issues of Preacher back. Immediately bagged and boarded, never on the shelves. Yeah, I can't wait to play Black Hole on this 4K, man.
Yeah, I can't wait either. It's one of my favorite tables. Black Hole and Haunted House are just, I love those.
Yeah. How are those
I like
on
all the Gottlieb tables in general, but I mean those ones to me have a special place in my heart, So they were in the arcades when the golden age of arcade was happening. Those were all in the arcades. That was their answer to arcade games, that 3-level pinball.
Yeah. Sam Juan says, I pre-ordered some tables. Now I need a 4K ALP. Zero says, are they going to fix the control panel soon? There's something wrong with the control panel?
Yeah, they know about that. We'll talk about that when we talk about the pinball effects. I'll talk about it a little bit.
Oh, does it affect that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that one
I didn't know it either.
until you got into it, right?
Until I got into it, I had the controls on there. I was like, I can't make it work. What's wrong with me? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. And
So
what
it
is
doesn't work.
the joystick? The controls are not really tuned in yet for converting to VP to the pinball effects.
Oh, okay.
So like actually to get everything to work, I did have to put on my original control panel
Oh, yeah.
temporarily because it's not they don't have it all tuned in yet to work. But
Oh man, that sucks. You got to put that back on. Then you had to take
well, you know what
rail.
sucks is I didn't know. The worst part is I didn't know. Now I know. So I mean, like if you run pinball effects, like right now today, you just take the control panel, put the original one back on, and you can get. And I mean, that was one of the things I was missing that in my install that I didn't know. You know.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't get it to work. Wow, so it wouldn't work at all with that.
It was interesting. Well, the controls would not set up, but the flippers would work. I could load the game and I could play the game. I could operate the flippers in Pinball Effects, and they still worked. But all the other buttons, like the nudge buttons, all the menu buttons and stuff, all that stuff I couldn't get to work. And so what I had to do is I had to plug back in the original control panel, and then I just followed Wagner's guide using XPatter to map the buttons of a keyboard to the OTG mode, and then voila, that was what I was missing. But no one's talking about that, right now. I mean, like if you want to get pinball effects going, you have to keep the original control panel on for right now.
Yeah, right now until they fix that.
I'm sure it's going to get fixed because it's just a matter of probably making software that patches it somehow. I don't know what's involved, but I didn't know that. And I'm like working on it. I'm like, I'm following all the steps and I'm just like, what am I missing? And then once I found that out, everything worked. That was it.
You had to watch somebody's video to figure that out?
Yeah, Wagner ended up telling me. I ended up messaging him. Yeah, and I was like, I can't make it work. What am I doing wrong? And that's what I had to do for right now.
Yeah, that tells you that Wagner knows about it. That means AtGames knows about it.
They know about it. They know about it. They're going to fix it, I'm sure. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I imagine they knew. Even that Reed, we showed his video on OTG. He did that a couple weeks ago. I guarantee he figured that out too. So, yeah, like you said, it's just a matter of time them fixing it. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, one would think. Just says, I recommend you do not map flippers for OTG, VPX, or FX pinball. It's a super simple to map it directly inside both those apps, avoiding the lag/latency issues. What I mean is don't map those flippers with XPatter or that other program. Use those programs only for the extra buttons on the ACP that don't suffer from lag. So there you go from Jason.
Yeah, well, Jason, I just followed Wagner's advice. So, I mean,
yep. So basically all the pinball packs that were out for pre-order will be available starting February 23rd, right? So all the pinball packs that they have out will be out on the 23rd. So that's great. Now we just got to get more Zen tables, which according to Mel Kirk, CEO of Zen, he says they're coming. Some are coming. Some are coming soon. Yeah. Like he said, their library is pretty big, so we're not getting them all at once. But I think they'll slowly.
Well, I mean, if you want them all at once, you can hook your computer up to it and play all the games. I mean, it opens up a whole other option.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just.
Yep. Yeah, if you don't want to wait, you can just do that on OTG.
Yeah, the thing about that is the sky's the limit as far as like how much performance you want. The more powerful your computer, I mean, you can run it. It really just depends on how high end your computer is at that point, you know. But it's an amazing experience. I mean, the combination of being able to play tables that are released from AtGames and Zen, and being able to use a computer with it, it's really powerful. I mean, I had no idea it could do this as well as it does. So it's worth taking the time to do it and dedicating a computer to it if you can.
Yeah. If you have the computer,
No,
do it.
I don't even have I use my good streaming computer. I'm in the arcade room. I use my main computer to hook up to it. So I wanted to see how much performance I could eke out of my. It is a gaming computer, but apparently it's not the greatest gaming computer. You know, you probably need something more powerful. You know,
And a graphics card too. You have to have a good graphics card.
yeah. I mean, if you want to run stuff at 4K, you're gonna need a pretty much a monster computer. But
But like
don't let that hold you back from doing it though, because it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's incredible. I mean,
you're not running it on 4K. You're running 1080, and you said it still looks awesome.
man, it plays awesome. It looks awesome. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm be honest. I mean, I bought all the Zen pinball tables, so I have the entire Zen library. I'm just sitting there ready for me to play, and it's so buttery smooth because it's using your computer to do all the work. I mean, it's just the tables play fantastic. So I see why people for a long time have been raving about the ALP, because this is a huge upgrade. When you do this, it's amazing. I have some videos that I put out where you can show it in action. Right here, let's see. Oh, I wrote it down. No, I'm running at 1920 by 1080.
Man,
That's the resolution I'm running. Yeah. 1920 by 1080 is what I'm running. And I'm happy with it, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess I might one day get a gaming computer that's powerful enough to do the 4K, but I'm happy with what I have now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and having that 4K playfield, it's going to make it look a little better too.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I watched some of your videos. It looked pretty good to me. But Gregory said, "Did you try Joy to Key?" I never heard of that.
No, I didn't try that. I used XPatter. Then there was a I had to remap the right flipper button after I did it to get it to where it worked really good. But I'm really happy with it now. I mean, I played a bunch of games, and I think it's running really well. I'm happy with the performance.
Cara O says, "I wonder what the table pack prices are going to be or not. I picked them all up when they were 50% off. I guess you don't have to worry about it, Caro, because you got them.
You have to worry about it. You're set.
I didn't buy them all. And I thought I bought Space Invaders, and I didn't have Space Invaders.
I thought I bought more than I bought. Yeah,
me too.
I bought all the Taito tables. But
I went back.
Some of the other ones that I like.
I went back. It's like, that's it. That's all I bought.
I'll probably have to, I'll probably be making a purchase of something.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't wait to Zen tables start to roll out. And it sounds like, too, that's the other thing CEO of Zen said, that all the other tables they were working on, there's not that lag issue like they had with Adams Family. He said that lag was unique to the Adams Family table. So that's kind of cool, too, to hear that the other tables are not going to have that. I know Soupy was better than Adams Family too.
Well, I mean, I'll say this: like, if you play them back to back, if you play the Adams Family, the one that comes with it, then you play the Pinball Effects one. The Pinball Effects one is way smoother. But you're using I'm using a gaming PC to run it. It better be,
Yeah,
it better be, because my computer is running it,
Yeah,
but it is smoother. I mean, it plays really well. The gameplay is real similar, which was cool. The more expensive your computer is, the higher graphics you can run and stuff. But I guess I have like a mid range now. I don't have it was probably good when it came out, but probably the computers changed so fast that probably moved way past what I'm using.
By the time you get a new computer, it's already old. That's basically how the computer was always.
When I do a video on it, I will tell what the specs are on the computer I'm using to run it. But I'm sure the stuff that's way better, that's probably not that expensive right now. So I don't know. I have to look, Carl. Though it's probably like mid. It's probably to me it was high end, but it's probably just mid range. You know.
You did upgrade your RAM though, didn't you? Did you
I
got
have
like
the maximum amount of RAM the computer can run. I have a good graphics card, but it's I don't know what all the models are and stuff. I'll get into that when I do my video. It cannot run 4K. My computer, it crashes. Like if I try to push it to 4K, my computer literally crashes.
Yeah, can't handle it.
Can't handle it. It's too much. You know, and I don't have all three. I only had two. I was only able to hook up. My graphics card has 2 video outs, so I did the back glass and the playfield.
Oh, it doesn't have 3.
It does have 3. I have to order some. I'm gonna try to use They have one more video out, but it's a weird type of cable, like D-Link or something. I've never used it. I don't know. Like I ordered a adapter from D-Link to HDMI to see if I can get that third HDMI working, but I'm really happy with it now, to be honest with you. But
it don't look bad.
It looks great. Yeah, because the back glasses have the insert. I mean, it's really the same size because when they don't stretch it, you know. So it's
that's true. It looks like it looks like the same size DMD. It's like on the Adams family because that's not stretched.
But you know, that's part of the fun of the hobby. You know, I'm gonna experiment with it. Once I get that other cable, I'll see what I can do. But
hey, thanks, Dark Realm, for hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your weekend, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Left the thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yeah, we can show some of these tables.
Yeah, show some of those tables. Let's show some of the tables.
I got your shorts.
This is from running OTG.
Let's see. Can you hear it?
I can hear it in my earphones.
Let's see if I can. I know it looks big enough. Okay.
Let's pop that up. We'll have to start off with Creature from Black Lagoon.
Creature.
And now on with the show.
Yeah, it's kind of cool how they did it, how the DMD is doing on there.
Yeah, it's like they have a spot for it in the back glass. Now I just used Wagner's guide. Like these back glasses, he has a link on his original guide for doing this, and that's where I got the back glasses from. You just download them and they put them in a certain directory.
Yeah,
it's not built into Pinball Effects, so you just download the back glasses.
It's kind of cool how it has that frame around the DMD.
But if you look at the frame of the DMD, it's about the same size. If it's not stretched, it's about the same size as the actual DMD. But I'll probably learn more about it as I go. I mean, I'm a newbie, you know. Yeah. I'm still learning. But check it out. Check out how smooth it runs.
I mean, a DMD looks like the same size as the Adams family. That's why it would be nice if AtGames could like do like they did Backbox and stretch those.
Yeah, stretch it would be better.
So it looked like Zacharias and Dr. Seuss and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Be the same size. You got the trail. You got ball trail on there still.
I know. I didn't play around with the settings, TMCLOSKY. I was just trying to get everything running. Dude, I was so overwhelmed as it was. I was doing good. I was just happy to see everything running. But yeah, I know I have the scoring on right now. There's some stuff I'll tweak out of it, but at this point, I was just happy to see everything running.
Yeah, I wonder if you could take off that when it switches when you do the plunger.
The plunger is like your enter button too. Like when you go through the menus, like when you pull the plunger, that's how you select stuff.
Yeah, that's how it is like with your keyboard.
Yeah.
It looks like it's running pretty smooth there, man.
It's running buttery smooth. Dude, I can't tell you, I'm having so much fun. I'm loving it.
There's Monster Bash.
Monster Bash. I like the way he gets big. You saw Dracula when he comes out, he gets big. And I like if you do the PC, you have a bunch of different views you can pick. So you can pick the view that you like. There's all kind of views you can use. But you know, you're using something that's very powerful, like, you know, and my gaming PC, like I said, probably right now is kind of a medium level. I could go check the specs if you want me to go look.
I love the colors on Monster Bash.
I love these games, man.
Bash Monster.
The multi-ball. And the thing is, you know, if you I'm glad they just give us this option, you know. Can you pull it down where you can see the bottom?
I have it full screen.
Oh, that's full screen.
No.
Okay.
Now it's full screen.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Hobby Hands. I didn't go through all the settings yet. I was just glad I had it running. But yeah, I don't like ball trails. I'll definitely turn those off when I get more into dialing it in.
Oops. Yeah, the monster or the creature, you can see the flippers in that.
Yeah, I was filming these quick.
Yeah, this one here you did pretty good.
Yeah,
Peter,
you could see the whole. You can see the control panel and everything.
Look at that! We got the old control panel back on.
Yeah, I had to put it back on. For right now, you have to use the original control panel to have the buttons to map using that program. And I did not, when I filmed it, I did turn the solenoids off. The solenoids work. You just turn them on before you go in. I don't have them on during this video, but the solenoids work when you're playing. And the surround sound, you set your sound to 7.1, TMCLOSKY. And guess what? All the surrounds, like the surround works.
Yeah, 7.1, yeah. You
just select 7.1 for your speaker system.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
That was not that hard. Some of the stuff was pretty easy. Hardest part for me was just getting the controls to work.
Yeah. What's up, Hollywood Polo?
But
Pop Brad has a bunch. We're showing all the new stuff he has. Brad, how is Brad? How is your night going?
It's going good.
Sorry, 12:30. What did you guys have for supper? I had Pizza Hut.
Hollywood Polo. What did you add to the Hollywood Polo Cade? Add any new games, Hollywood Polo?
Hey, what's up, Richard Dello?
Dude, now that guy's a comic book collector. He's got all the holy grails of comics.
Who's that?
Richard Dello's a massive comic book collector. He's super into it, man.
Did we play that one? Yeah, we played that one. Yeah, these tables look great, man.
Did you get Attack from Mars?
I already did that one.
No, you did? No, we didn't see Attack from Mars, did we?
No, I got Twilight Zone.
Do Twilight Zone. Dude, look at that. TMCLOSKY. I can't tell you how much fun this is.
This one here must have been one of your first ones because you actually still had the old control panel on there.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I could still do the flippers. I just couldn't do the nudging and all the other buttons. For some reason, the flippers work no matter what. Go figure.
What wasn't working then?
The other buttons. The other controls. The flippers still work.
Oh, that's all you really need, right? What else do you need?
Plunger work? I like the nudge. I want to be able to operate the menu. I want to be able to operate everything.
The nudge wouldn't work, like the accelerometer?
No.
So you have to use the buttons?
Yeah, I use the buttons on Pinball Effects.
I see what you... Oh, whoa. I don't think we want to zoom in that far, man.
It'd
be kind of cool, but the door, you can't see the door. I was trying to see if you could see the door on a Twilight Zone a little better, but zoom to fit was not it. Video enhancement. I don't really do nothing. I have nothing else to zoom that in a little more. Yeah, that door looked awesome, man.
Yeah, if you want it bigger, you could just make it full screen.
It's because of it was your
it's the way I filmed it. It's a short, yeah.
You're short, yeah. You can't zoom in any further. But you can see it though. I mean, it looks really
go let it play.
Door, man. It looks awesome though. Even from this distance. See that
entering the Twilight Zone. Dun 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 dun.
Nothing beats that.
I like that it plays that song too. It's an awesome song.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone song.
There it is.
It's got the white ball, like the heavier ball.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get this one. I'll definitely be picking this one up. I still think we'll see a Twilight Zone artwork
Table. Yeah, it's a good table.
I like the artwork too on that. Would you be tempted to get a Twilight Zone artwork?
Yeah, I like the Twilight Zone.
I wonder what kind of topper they would have for that.
I don't know. They could come up with something really cool though. Imagine if they had a door opening or something.
That's,
or
that's what I was just going to say, but it'd be kind of cool to see the
cool.
door on there. Yeah, they could do a bunch of stuff with that one. Would you be tempted to buy Twilight Zone artwork they came out with Twilight Zone?
I know a lot of people love that table. Hey, we got 5
Jason.
memberships.
Thank you so much, Jason, for the 5 memberships.
Right. Thank you.
And I can dance. See, I can still dance. Woo!
All right.
Zero Cool got one. Shotgun Sean got one. All right. Woo! PD7.
PD7. All right.
Hurt my neck. Getting whiplash over here, pub Brad.
Getting whiplash, man. You're getting too excited, TMCLOSKY.
Thanks, Jason, man, for the 5 memberships. Nice.
I think you're as excited as I am to see Blitz with the late hits on the iArcade.
Yeah, look at it back there.
Oh, man, it's just turning away.
Oh,
yeah, Jason, expose the lurkers. Thank you, Jason.
I didn't give Biggie D credit. The Arcade 1-Up X-Men pictures actually came from Biggie D.
Oh man, I like Biggie D. He's a good guy.
Thanks,
he had his arcade flood. You hear?
When?
I saw he had a picture of it on YouTube community post.
I didn't see that.
I guess it must have happened yesterday. Like his whole entire arcade filled up with water.
Oh, that's right. He's on the first floor, isn't he?
He's on the first floor, man.
I thought Arizona didn't get rain.
He had all those fans blowing this place out. You know those fans you get when you flood.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
Oh man, it's gonna ruin that freaking wood on the risers.
That wood swells up. That's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how bad. I don't know how much of his cabinets. He had them all on risers. He had risers, TMCLOSKY.
Yeah.
So I don't think they might have gotten damaged, but I hope not.
That's right. He has those. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
He does like a riser before the riser, a riser. So
yeah,
hopefully it wasn't above the first level.
My Mr. Do and my.
You have some risers?
Yeah, my Star Wars and my Mr. Do. Yeah. I have 2 risers on my Mr. Do and Star Wars. You can't see them though. I think even if I full screen myself, you won't see. Yeah, you can see Mr. Do down there. You can see the black. That's a riser, and then you got the green is a riser. Star Wars is the same way. I got 2 risers, sucker.
2 risers, sucker. You need a riser with that riser.
Yeah, I mean it was too short for me. It's hard to bend. And then the other problem with like Mr. Do, if I'm playing standing up, the marquee got in the way of the play field before I put on the second riser. Yeah,
it obstructs your vision if it's not tall enough because the way they did the marquee, the overhang, has to be tall enough.
Yep, it's got to be taller.
Anyway, I see you back there playing Monster Bash. We're gonna turn you into a retro gamer yet, TMCLOSKY.
I am a retro gamer.
I see that Monster Bash on that Mr. Do. I know what game that is.
Monster Bash.
By the way, if you're interested in score chasing, we do have a contest for Robotron. See if you can beat Papa Brad. Scores of 100,000 or more.
What was your score?
I don't have to go back and look. I can pretty consistently score above 100,000.
Can you?
And then in the 7800, I can go way above that. I think my 7800 Robotron Atari score was like, I mean, it's sick. I have to go look. But it's different playing on the 7800 than the arcade. Arcade's harder.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's still just as hectic, but I don't know. So many games, TMCLOSKY.
So many games.
And now pinball.
Yeah.
I mean, now I got the Zen pinball running. I mean, it's just like sky's the limit. I will say this, like the immersion though, on the stock tables, the immersion's even better. Like the way they program the stock tables, everything just is like there's something to play in the stock tables too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would not get this and then only play you know, only use a computer with it, you know. I like the tables on the machine too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it blew me away, but by the same token, like there's certain things that they do well on the stock tables that aren't really the same, you know.
Yeah, and you can see what Zen's got.
Especially the sound engineering, especially. I mean, with the way it's all programmed.
And you can see why Zen it's taking so long to get these tables on Atgames.
Yeah,
pinball, because it's a different experience, and I imagine it's different for them. They had to learn how to put it on this pinball machine because it's not the same as putting a table on a PC, you know.
Yeah, it's a whole new game. It's a whole new game.
Yeah, it's a whole new game. Exactly. It's not. It's
in
not
some
like
ways, Adam's family was probably the wrong table for at least Zen. It was the right table to get as far as the property, but for Zen, they kind of bit off one of the hardest ones to do. I mean, you look at how much is going on that pinball machine. I mean, it's a pretty complex pinball game.
Yeah, at first they were like, yes. Then when they got into the engineering, they're like, why?
Yeah, they're like, what do we got to do?
We should have did a simple one first.
Yeah, I mean, you should have done something easier, like Bride at Pinbot or something that wasn't so demanding. I mean,
yeah. I mean, you know,
Adam's family's got a whole lot going on.
Yeah, that's what the CEO of Zen said. You know, that lag is unique to
plus running 3 screens. Like right now, I'm running 2 screens, but I'll have to wait and see what adding a 3rd screen does as far as the stressing my computer out. Yeah, the resources.
Let's stretch out your.
So Big ED's stream tomorrow with Retro Ralph will be postponed to a later date, according to Jason.
I'm gonna throw that up there.
Ray Latorre says you need to get that topper mod done, McCloskey.
Yeah, I know. He's talking about the Tampa Tech one. You gonna do that?
No.
You're not?
I don't want to do that, no.
Really?
I really love the way it looks. I'll be honest with you. Every time I look at it, I'm like, damn, I can't believe I have this in my arcade. Every time I walk in there, I'm just like, I love it. I mean, I don't need to change it. Like I said, even like people out there, oh, look, you can see where the bolt holes are or whatever. That doesn't bother me at all. I like the way it looks. I'm totally happy with it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. If I full screen it, no. You can see maybe one over here.
Difference between the settings for the dimming, it's like it doesn't seem like it dims that much, you know.
It doesn't. Not a whole lot there, but it does make a difference on the glare, though.
It does make a difference on the glare, yeah. But
I even dimmed my back box screen and my DMP screen. I dimmed both of those, dimmed them down. I don't have that glare like I used to.
Yeah,
I think I put my back glass monitor to 0%, and I think my DMD is down to 25%.
Yeah.
And the glare,
I think Carl O's right too. It's inevitable that other companies will make toppers for these pinballs as well. If you want something different, you know.
I don't think I want anything different, especially if I do that.
I don't really want anything different, but
if I do that mod, because it's cool that mod, you know, it changes with music. So dance, you know, the lights will dance around with the music. So whatever table you're playing, it'll go to that music. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't think I'll buy another topper, especially after I do that mod. Yeah, Ray was saying he left a comment in my thing. He said he did the Tampa mod, but he didn't drill a hole. Tampa Tech drilled a hole to put the cord through because the hole they had up there wasn't big enough. So he basically needed a hole wider to fit the cord down. But Ray was able to do without doing that. So
that's cool.
That's good to know. What's up, Common Sense? Welcome to the stream. What did you say here? Yeah, all 3 monitors are too bright out of the factory. If you have a darker room, you want to tweak them. Yeah, and it's cool that you can tweak all 3 monitors with the brightness. And they actually have some presets settings too. You can do custom, and then they have 3 settings. Have you went into the brightness settings or anything? Pop bright?
I didn't fool with them. I was happy with it the way it was, but you can always tweak everything. I like options are good, you know. Options are good. Give us options.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised how the settings, the brightness for all 3 screens were. I didn't even think of it until somebody asked me about it.
You know, just doing the bond where you're kind of marrying the ALP 4K to the computer to do the OTG opens up a whole nother world as far as the pinball games you play on it. It's just like it's TMCLOSKY. I'm blown away. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
And I haven't even gotten into VPX yet, but I mean, I like it. It's like not that challenging. You know, it's medium level difficulty. It's not, when you get into VPX, you're pretty much, that's a much deeper pool to jump into.
Yeah,
but it is fun. Right now, I just want to play a bunch of the tables I have on there and enjoy it for what it is. It's a great machine.
Common Sense asks, TM, have you played any of the Texas Chainsaw game? I have not. You're talking about that new one out there. You can, I forget who makes it. You can play with other people. You could be one of the
Zen.
No, not the pinball.
Oh no, the one that's like where you're in. Oh yeah, they made the Friday the 13th game too, huh?
Yeah, so they quit the Friday the 13th to make the Texas Chainsaw one. I have not played. I did want to play it. It was kind of cool. It's supposed to be a little bit better than Friday the 13th. But I have not played it. Looks fun though. But yeah, I wish Texas Chainsaw would come out for Pinball M.
When I did the Arcadian CT Jason, his entire persona was because he played that game. That's where he came from. The Friday night the 13th game community.
Yeah.
That's where he came from.
Really?
Yeah, he was huge into that.
Into the game?
He switched to home arcade for a while. Yeah. Now he does T-Man action figure videos.
I wonder if I ever played against him. I used to stream Friday the 13th.
Yeah, he was super into it, man.
I probably played against him. Didn't know it.
Yeah, you probably did.
I mean, I streamed that for probably close to a year on my other channel. That's only a game I would get a lot of views on my live streams was that game.
Yeah.
People loved that game, especially when it first came out. It was fun.
He was super into it, man. His whole channel was revolved around it originally. And then he switched to home arcade for a while, and now he switched to He-Man.
He-Man.
But it's his own twist on it. I mean, have you ever seen Mr. Home Arcade? He's got some great videos. If you get a chance, they're not safe for work, TMCLOSKY.
They're not what?
It's He-Man, but it's not for kids.
No, yeah.
I don't know how to explain it to you. It's really not for kids. It's kind of he created his own universe with like, it's like drunk He-Man. He walks around with a liquor bottle all the time. And it's awesome. It's like its own little universe. You just have to start watching them. But I love Mr. Home Arcade.
I think I saw one of his He-Mans.
He does all the voices. He acts it out. He makes scripts. It's incredible. I don't know where he comes up with some of the stuff he comes up with. It's pretty amazing though.
I just wanted to show this to you guys because I think we had somebody, I don't know if it was in one of my comments or somebody came on our stream and had this issue. From my pre-order link, it's not working. What can I do? This is some of the stuff you can do. I'm not going to go through it all, but if anybody's having problems out there with their links, they posted this out on Facebook on February 13th. They posted that. I got this off Facebook. So if you're looking for this, because I know some people did have issues. Well, Caro knows somebody that had an issue on was it your guys' show or some show? And I forget, but Caro was telling me about somebody had this issue.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he was on your show last night or what. I can't remember what show he was on, but
Cool.
I missed He-Man. I missed He-Man 2600 cart in a bundle on eBay for a great price. I don't think I ever played He-Man on 2600. Did
Speaking
you?
of Atari cards, TMCLOSKY, can you believe I ordered an Atari card brand new?
Oh, they didn't get the email at all. What's that?
I just ordered an Atari card.
Oh yeah, Food Fight.
Food Fight, yeah. They're re-releasing it for the 7800 version.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on live.
Kind of scroll this down. That sucks. They didn't even get the email. Yeah, I ended up getting. Can you still get a free game from the VCS store?
I think to the end of the month you can. I think to the end of the month, yeah, you can get the game for free. Yeah, they released some 7800 games. If you have a 2600 plus, you can play the 7800 games. So they released Food Fight, Fatal Run, the Ninja Golf.
Fatal Run, huh?
There's probably one I'm missing. I ordered the Ninja Golf too because listen to this, TMCLOSKY. It's not even out yet, and there's people on eBay selling them for like $130.
I don't know how they can do that. It's not even out yet.
They're saying pre-order.
Oh,
I'm like, man, if it's gonna be like that, I'm gonna get one just to have it.
I'm going to pre-order through Atari. Why am I going to
pre-order from pre-order mine from Atari and have it? Well, it's a really collectible cartridge. Why they go for crazy money.
Yeah, but you can just pre-order it from Atari instead of through somebody in eBay.
I hear you, but I was like, I figure I'll get the Ninja Golf too. It's one of the ones I don't have. I have the powers. He-Man powers is an Irish whiskey.
I don't think you. Hey, thanks, Hobby Hands.
$2 super chat.
$2
from Hobby Hands.
All right, you
get see some sassy. Get sassy.
Thanks for the super chat. Sassy approved.
Can you dig it? Sucker!
There you go. Thanks. Thank you so much. What'd I do?
Yeah, I got that too. Got the CX78 Plus gamepad. Yeah, I ordered one of those too. Yeah, Atari's been killing it. TMCLOSKY.
I thought I turned that off. I have the powers. See,
if you're a fan of classic Atari's been killing it, man.
Yeah,
they've just been killing it. I mean, the 2600 plus, wow. and now they're some of the best games for the 7800. You can get brand new ones, and it'll be fun to just see what I get in the mail. Yeah, see what I get in the mail. I ordered it. You know,
I turned. Can you dig it off? I turned it off earlier, but I forgot to hit save settings. Streamlabs, you always had to hit save settings. Yes, I remember Ray told us before. So cool.
Music was so loud, you just woke up Ray's wife. TMCLOSKY.
That music was so loud, I woke up my wife. Turn your volume down, sucker.
TMCLOSKY.
Look at that. Yeah, my brother bought the ALP for me for my 50th birthday. Nice.
Awesome.
What a birthday present, man.
Nice birthday present, man.
Yeah.
Your brother rocks.
Yeah, my brother's.
My brother was like that.
Mine too.
Lucky if he messages me on my birthday. Not buying me an ALP, that's for sure. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Maybe I could be Ray's brother's brother. So he'll send me one.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey man, we're
from
brothers now.
brother from another mother.
Yeah, we're brothers now. Happy, it's my birthday coming up. Hey, what the hell birthday present, man? Damn, that's awesome. Yeah, well, no more. Can you dig it on super chats? I'll finally turn that thing off.
Okay.
Both big
Both
pinball.
fans.
Nice. Yeah, I'm a pinball fan, man. It's just I'm so happy to get this virtual pinball. It's been years. I mean, I play it anytime I see one out, but and Bill will just come in my room here, man, and just play a table anytime I want. Man, it's
amazing.
Awesome. So, love it.
Not just the options too. You can get the games from the store. You're gonna be able to add a bunch of pinball tables to it. If you're feeling kind of spicy, you can hook up your computer to it. And you can play the entire Zen library on it.
Yeah.
And it's just TMCLOSKY. I never dreamed it would be so cool. It's so cool to play the Zen library on it. It's just so much fun. Man,
I bet.
What you got there in the background? I see something cool. What's that in the background, TMCLOSKY?
Oh, this is that new experience.
Let me see.
Pinball Masters, a new pinball experience on Netflix games.
Really? Let's check it out.
Start over there. 8 classic tables.
It's Kong. It's Zen.
Yeah, Zen Studios. Zen family. Pinball Masters.
Sweet. And that's free if you have Netflix, right?
Yep.
Free. The price of free.
No extra fees. No in-app.
That is sweet. That is sweet.
Netflix games. Yeah. I mean, this video is put out by Zen, but it really doesn't explain it a whole lot there. So the Zen
How does
game,
that even work?
It's not only on your phone though.
But I might not work. I have an Apple phone. I don't have an Android. Do you have to have an Android phone to play the games?
No.
Or is it available for Apple?
I think it's available for both. You just got to get the Netflix app.
There's an app?
Yeah, the Netflix app. Yeah. I don't know if if the game app is separate from their other app. I have Netflix, but I never used the app. But so I don't know if there's a separate app for the games than with the movies. But you just download the app and then you sign in and they're free. You don't have to pay nothing. They're all Zen tables, 8 of them. You get 8 free tables.
That's
so I don't know. No extra fees or anything.
I'll have to look into that.
Platforms, Android phone and tablet, iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch. So there you go. There's Jason. Tells you.
Well, thanks, Jason.
So yeah. So just got. Is it a separate app, Jason? If you know, or is it just a regular Netflix app?
Welcome to the stream, Mikey Yoon.
Yeah. Welcome, Mikey.
Carlo's got a good list.
Yeah.
Gottlieb great tables. That's a good list, Carlo. I like all those.
Yeah, Ray asked, what Gottlieb tables are you most excited about? And then that's why Caro mentioned that. I did buy that pack there with Alice Garage Band and Black Hole.
Black Hole Haunted House, Teed Off, Wipeout, TX Sector. For sure.
Yeah. Al's Garage Band is on one of the Gottlieb tables or packs I bought. I can't wait to play that one just because it plays the music and stuff in it. I think it's going to sound awesome with the SSF kit. Get those next Friday. Next Friday, right? Less than a week.
We'll be long now.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Mikey Young. I did that yesterday. I missed the Friday arcade show last night because I fell asleep.
Yes.
And then I was up half the night, man, because I took a damn nap. It's like, damn it. I was watching Brooklyn's, he streamed VR after your guys' show. I was watching that. And then I text Papa Brad. He was still up at like 3:30.
Yeah, man. I was playing with his pinball, man.
I was like, I'm doing shorts. I was like, of course.
Yeah. As soon as I get it working.
I mean, it says, how big is the actual screen? The site only gave the entire dimension. I think he's talking about that app. Jay said you have to install the game. What Gottlieb tables are you looking forward to, Pop Brad?
Man, I like all those ones he mentioned. I like Bone Busters is fun.
Yeah,
I like some of the old time pinball ones, like Big Shot and Centigrade 37. Those are like really old school pinball, like 70s, like the old style, like with the bells and stuff when you're playing.
Yep. Yeah, yep.
Some other good ones. I like Cue Ball Wizard is one that he didn't mention. That's really fun. High Scores on Tap taught me how to play it. So my coach helped me a little bit on that one, but I've really enjoyed that table after I learned how to play. It has a cue ball in the middle of the play field, actual pool cue ball. It's part of the gimmick of the table. It's a pretty good table.
Is that the one they had the color wrong?
That's the one that had the ball was gold. Yeah. Remember when it was released? It had the gold ball. Yeah. And there was a way to turn it off that we figured out.
Yep.
Yeah, I like all the Gottlieb tables, man. They got a lot of good ones. Class of 1812 is fun. That one wasn't mentioned.
Ray
Wipe Out, Cactus Jacks.
Class of 1882.
1812.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 1812.
Class of 1812, yeah.
Rescue 911.
That's a good one too. That's a more modern one. That's more of a modern feel, Teed Off is fun.
Yeah, that's like the one from like
Caddyshack.
Yeah.
It has the gopher on top.
Oh yeah, the topper, man. Yeah. Did you share the topper with the gopher in it?
I might be confused. Yeah. That might be No Good Gophers that has that, but it's a similar theme.
Yeah,
but yeah, they got a lot of good tables. And the thing about the Gottlieb table packs, like if you have all the Gottlieb tables, they have like a wide range of like years. They have tables that are from the 70s, tables from the 80s, tables from the 90s. And it's a good mix. Like when you add all those in, you get a little bit of all the different time periods of pinball.
This says can play Nip It, Fonzie's favorite table. Ray says, I'm curious to see how they look on 4K. Me too, especially like Black Hole and Haunted House.
Scaled everything.
Yeah, I think the Black Hole and having those different layers is going to look really awesome.
Having the SSF with the Black Hole and the Haunted House.
Oh, man, yeah. That's what I was saying with like Al's Garage Band too, with the SSF kit with the music and stuff. That's going to sound pretty good too. Mikey Young said, because Atgames built the Death Star. It's the future. There you go. Anyone like Going Nuts? I don't think I ever played that one.
That one, I think, is the one where like it's timed or something. I think it gives you like multi-ball right away.
What? Which one? Going Nuts?
Going Nuts. I think it gives you the multi-ball right from the get-go. Joker's Wild is a good one. They have a lot of good classic pinball tables too. If you want to like play some older type pinballs.
We got an older crowd in here. Anybody remember the TV show called Joker's Wild? It was a game show. Joker. You remember that TV show? It was a game show.
I didn't watch that. It was a game show.
Oh, man, it was like one of the greatest game shows out there, man. Joker's Wild. I love that. They would pull the big thing back and they would do a slot machine. You would actually pick they had like a big one. You don't remember that? That's from like the 70s and 80s. We loved that show. And they come to find out they went off air because they rigged it.
They rigged it. It was fixed.
They were rigging the Joker's Wild.
Fixed.
Yep, it was fixed. Because they found out that people, because it was whoever won that show that week kept continuing on until they lost. So they found out the viewership was higher when you had these people that would stay on the show longer.
Yeah.
And, so they started fixing it for those people winning, so they would stay on there longer, and more. They got more
More
views.
people would watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's
That's
been on there
crazy.
for 10 weeks. We got to tune in. Come to find out, it was all fixed.
It's all fixed. You knew the answers beforehand. Wow.
Yep. Dan Z, hell yeah.
Jason said that was his favorite game show as a kid. Joker's Wild, and watch
Was
it.
our-
He
mine
was home
too.
skip from school.
Yep. Yeah. Joker. I still remember that, man. He's like, I know. Joker's wild. Yeah, that was
Snoop
a
did
great show.
Joker's Wild.
I can't believe
Good
you never
Snoop.
watched Joker's Wild, man.
I never watched Joker's Wild.
Snoop did Joker's Wild. What, did they bring it back, Gregory, or something? Or was he like real young? I keep forgetting Snoop Dogg. He's older than us, I think. Wasn't he called Dog Snoop Dogg or something like that first?
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, but he was. I swear it was like something else before Snoop Dogg. It was like something that Snoop Dogg and then Snoop. Joker's Wild. I can't believe you didn't watch Joker's Wild. Did you watch any of those game shows? We used to watch Price is Right too.
I'm not a big game show watcher.
Price is Right was pretty cool.
I always like the ones where you like can like shout at the screen, but nothing. You know, you watch it and you know the answer, like the Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. I like watching those shows, like where you can like get a lot of like those kind of, I don't know, something about those shows that those are the ones that pulled me in.
See, I didn't like those. You didn't like. What about the Price is Right? Come on down, Papa Brad.
I like that. The Price is Right's not bad.
Come on down. You've been chosen. Woo! They come running down. Ah! That show ran for long. Well, it's still going on. Price is Right. It's still going on.
Yeah, it's still going, man.
I mean, wow. I mean, this got to be one of the most successful game shows on. Ray says, I'm really excited about the TX sector. Snoop Dogg's real name is Calvin. I don't even know how to say the other two names. I'm not even going to try to butcher it. His first name was Calvin. Or is. Jason, I'm glad he gave up the Snoop Lion stage. Didn't know that one.
Big bucks and no whammy. Press your luck. No whammies.
What was that? Remember the dating game? They had the dating
No
game.
whammies.
Too. Remember the dating
game was awesome.
Got to see some good chicks on there. Nice looking chicks on there.
Yeah. They couldn't do the dating game. They couldn't do the dating game today, though.
They could.
It would work.
It'd be a little difficult, I would think. Man, it'd be a lot of work.
It'd be a lot of work.
No whammy,
Simpler
no whammy.
times.
Stop. What are you guys talking about? This no whammy thing. Big bucks
Another-
on no whammy. What is that? Press your luck. Is that a game? Game show?
I believe
sure.
so.
You would have to date. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I think it would be pretty
No
difficult.
comment.
I wish Joker Wild to come back.
Mm.
Joker.
Joker.
That's what you're trying to get, man. You're trying to get the 3 Jokers. Joker's Wild.
The joke is on you.
Yeah, the viewers were joked. They're got you, sucker, sucking you in, man, to the rigged game. That's how the NFL does it too. They suck you in.
So what else we got, TMCLOSKY? Got any more segments?
I don't think
Doing
so.
Arcade Wars tonight?
Oh, dude, I forgot all about Arcade Wars.
Next week.
So you know what that means.
Happy President's Day.
Yep, there it is. Happy President's
Happy
Day
President's
weekend. Upcoming community updates.
Community updates.
Get my Zoom so we can read it down here.
Zoom it in so I can see. There you go, sucker.
It's pretty much what we already covered.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of gives you dates.
I
February
like
20th.
the dates.
Yeah, it even has the times. It's a little
That's
more
cool.
easier to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, pinball pack code redemption manual available on our website, February 20th.
Yeah, I can't believe we need a manual to redeem codes.
Just to show you how to do it. Some people, if
I
you're
hope
new,
I hope it's not that complicated that I need a
Well,
manual.
just think like, people that never had a ALP.
Yeah, you have
They
that
would be
storage
okay.
locker thing where you put your games on the AtGames stuff. That is a little different.
They just want to make it a little easier so people know how to do it. Who's new to the AtGames products? I mean, I get it. Hopefully they give you like a step by step.
Biggie Fries is darkening the mood. He said, "Were you aware the dating game actually had a real serial killer on the show?
What?
He was named Rodney Alcala."
Oh, that was me.
That wasn't you, dude. Someone's gonna clip that. Be in the clips tomorrow.
He was on the dating game. He was
like clipping stuff out of context.
Yeah, Al Qaeda, I guess. Alcala. I don't know.
Alcala?
Wow. I did not know that, Biggie Fries. Damn.
Hope he didn't get picked.
I hope he didn't get a girlfriend.
Yeah, really.
It's like, oh no.
Probably didn't have her for too long.
Ray says 10,000 Pyramid was good. Yeah, I remember. I watched that one, the Pyramid game.
Yeah, I remember that game. That game was good.
Yep. Press Your Luck was a good game. Okay, so Press Your Luck was a game show. I don't remember that one.
The dude looked very creepy.
Yeah, Ray said I saw that. Biggie.
Jason's coming in with a full crime report. Look.
Oh, here it is.
You came here for the arcade news, but you're getting a little bit of true crime history.
Yeah. Rodney James Alcala was an American serial killer and sex offender who was sentenced to death in California for 5 murders committed between 1977 and 1979. Dang.
Thank you.
He made it onto the dating game.
Made it on the dating game. You hit the big time.
The dude looked very creepy. So how did he end up on the damn?
Dude, they had all kind of crazy people on the dating game. They're all kind of celebrities and all kind of weird people on the dating game.
Dang. Probably no more weird than Rodney. Hey, I'm going to go.
Thank you, Mikey. Mikey's giving a shout out to my wife for playing pinball with me. She actually played today.
Yep.
Yeah. She found her jam.
Red Show?
Red Show. That's the one with the girl band.
Yep.
She likes that one. But I think once she discovers some of these Zen Pinball Effects games, I think she's gonna fall in love with some of these because some of those games are they're off the hook. When you have the full library sitting right in front of you, then you can play it on a table. It's pretty sweet.
Biggie Fries. He said he actually did get picked, but I don't think they ever went out on the date. I believe the woman said he was too creepy.
Huh.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not going, dude. Where the hell do you pick him up at?
Shout out to the Bozo Show. I think you're watching it. You're watching the Bozo Show here.
What?
Bozo the Clown was telling you some things. Man, Bozo was hugely popular. TMCLOSKY.
Yeah. I had the punch thing. Remember the punch thing with Bozo?
The bag that you could punch?
Yeah. It would hit you back.
Dude,
if you weren't paying attention.
I remember having those and breaking them, like punching it across the room and throwing it and stuff.
Oh, man. We still
I went buck wild with those things, man, when I got them. Those bags, you're supposed to like just punch it like lightly, I guess. And it was weighted where it would pop back up, right?
Yeah. It's like a weeble wobble.
Like a weeble wobble.
It won't fall down.
Another thing that people like if you tell a young kid, that's like a weeble wobble, they look at you like you're crazy. Like, what'd you just say? I don't think they make
wobble, but they won't fall down, Papa Brad.
They don't make weeble wobbles anymore.
They weeble wobble, but they won't fall down.
That's right. Only we know about weeble wobbles.
I had the weeble wobbles. I had the school bus, and you put the weeble wobbles in there.
The school bus, yeah.
I remember
you could turn
your
school bus, the Fisher Price school bus with the little thing they still make that probably.
Remember you could turn.
Nostalgic.
I think those were the ones too. Their hair moved, so they had different facial expressions. I think that was the weeble wobbles.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was on the dating game.
I hope he acted a little better than he did in Conan.
Conan is the greatest movie of all time. TMCLOSKY.
He ruined it.
It's okay. See, here's the deal. Like, we could disagree and it doesn't turn into a hate fest. See, it's fine to have a different opinion here.
No, it's not. Show's over. He's not agreeing with me.
That's it. Kick me off, man.
Pet Rock. I ain't had no Pet Rock.
Hey, look who we got. We got celebrity. We got the Cornercade popping in. Welcome to the show, the Cornercade.
Did you guys have pet rocks? I did not have a pet rock. I could just pick. I could go. Pick
I had a
up
pet
one.
rock.
What
I
did
had
you
a
do?
pet rock.
What did you do?
Back
Put
in
a
the
face on it?
70s.
Was it a rock where you put a face on it?
It's just a rock in a box, man.
Talk about getting you
That was a
sucker.
good marketing. That was a good marketing thing.
$5 for a stone. They just draw a little face on.
Yeah.
$5, please. Oh, I'll put a little bit of hair on there for you. They didn't have a pet rock. Man, somebody made some money out of that. They just went out to their.
Do you think
their
these
parking lot.
pinballs wind up making their way to Corner Case coming in with the tough questions? The
Uh-oh.
journalism questions. Guys, do you think AtGames pinballs make their way to Costco or Sam's Club or cheaper?
I
Who
think they'll make
knows?
it.
It's kind of a high
Same.
price point for them, isn't it, though?
But if it goes the same club, which is Walmart, if AtGames wants to agree with it, they would have to make it cheaper because that's what Walmart
they'd have
does.
to make it. It's really above their price range usually. I mean, I guess they sell some things that are in the higher price range, but
Yeah, but everything in Walmart is a cheaper version if you get it from somewhere else.
yeah,
Because
everything's made to move, you know.
that's what because my brother worked for GE for a while and they negotiated with Walmart, and it's just like they're like, this is the price, you got to get down to this price or we're not buying it. And that's what Walmart's attitude is.
That's
It's
the
like,
thing, you know. The thing with Walmart too is like floor space is money. Like if you have something that's sitting on the shelf and it's not selling, they're looking at it as like this shelf space is worth this much money. You know, if something's just sitting there gathering dust, especially a big item, I mean, those places aren't into that. Like when I got my my second ALU, you know why I got it so cheap? That was the spot where the barbecue grills go, and it was the last one. They wanted it gone. You know, that's what they do. You know, it's all science. Like it's all an algorithm. You know.
That's how I got my first flat screen TV, my plasma TV.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it for months. It went from like $1,800 down to $1,000. I was like, okay, bam.
Bam.
I got it for
Take this
$1,000.
sucker home.
Yep. I was like, I'm going to watch this for a while. And it did. It went down to $800, man. I was like, time to buy.
Brooklyn Menace had a pet rock and he still has his kryptonite.
Corner Case
Corner
said,
Case
hey, guys,
says his wife wants the attack from Mars.
get it, sucker. Get it.
Get it, sucker. He's got plenty of space. You can get rid of a couple of those arcade one-ups and squeeze that mug in there.
There you go.
You won't regret it.
No, you won't regret it. I won't. Nope. Yeah, about two of them would. You could probably get rid of one and get in that space, but maybe two. Brooklyn said I had a pet rock and I still have kryptonite. Well, I have a bunch of pet rocks out in my backyard. It's in my flower beds. They're all happy out there in my flower bed.
You got some pet rocks outside your flower bed? Dude,
Huh? But I got
that
a
was
bunch of
a
rocks.
70s thing. That's like have a nice day. That was just a fad, you know.
My mom and dad were like, "You ain't get
That
no
was a
fucking
fad.
pet
The
rock.
gong show
Here,
was great.
I'll go outside and get you a pet
So
rock."
we need like one of those little hooks that comes out when we're getting flat. It just pulls us off the screen like on the Gong Show.
I remember the gong. Didn't they have a big gong? They would hit bong.
Yeah.
I don't really remember what the premise
And then
of
a
it.
guy would come out with a little hook and they'd pull him off the stage.
You making that up?
I'm not making it up.
I don't
Go
remember
watch
that
the Gong
part.
Show.
It's been so long. I remember it, but I don't remember like what the
Man, there
premise-
was this great movie I saw. I don't remember the name of it. It was great. It was like a
Like
spy
Spiky?
movie, but it was connected to the Gong Show. What was the name of that movie? It was so good.
What? What was it?
The guy in the Gong Show, he was like a spy or something.
What do you
It's a
mean
crazy
spy?
movie. I'm telling you, there's a movie out there. I don't remember the name of it. I saw it a long
Oh, the
time
host?
ago.
The host was in that movie.
Yeah, he was doing all kind of crazy stuff. Apparently,
Corner Case says, "Should I wait or buy it when it comes out?" Well, Attack from Mars will not be at Samco or Sam's or Costco's. That's a collector's edition. Only the standards will be at Walmart or Sam's Club and Costco.
it seems like they're doing pretty well selling them direct too. I don't know if they really need to go big box. Maybe they will eventually. Maybe something like
think it'd be a
Dinosaur
while.
Dynasty would be a good one.
Adam's Family would too, because they said the standard edition
Yeah.
you might see other places, which would be right now Adam's Family.
You know, it makes me think that they might not go to big box though. They're so heavy. Those boxes are so freaking heavy.
I don't know.
mean,
I wouldn't
they
be
sell
surprised.
TVs and stuff, but TVs have gotten lighter.
Yeah,
Some
they
heavy
have.
boxes, man.
Yeah, they are heavy boxes.
You'll be seeing stars when you pick up that box with the with the play field in it. It's pretty heavy.
But wasn't
Even the back
original,
box is heavier than I thought it was going to be.
and
Way heavier.
But weren't they packaged different when they were at Sam's Club?
No, there were 2 boxes still.
Still 2 boxes. I mean,
I
they had
think
these.
so.
I mean, that one, LP wasn't real light either, though. I mean, it's definitely lighter than this one, of course. But
No.
yeah, like Thor said, wait for the National Owners Day. That's the cheapest likely to get until closer to the holidays. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think we'll eventually see them maybe at Sam's Club or Costco's, but I think it'll be a while. But
Compared to Hercules in New York, Arnold's acting in Conan was great. Yes, he was perfect for Conan. It was the perfect role for him. It's all about machismo.
Don't mind the talking slow
Grom.
and could barely understand him. My dad made. My dad.
You think they could get these things down to like $1,000 and sell them at Sam's?
I don't think Sam's Club would sell a machine unless it's they might have to get it down to that price.
Yeah.
Is AtGames willing to do that?
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
Good question.
Their reputation's on the line because you'd have to cheapen out some stuff, man, and it just wouldn't be the same
I don't
experience.
want cheaper.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
true.
and then people would be complaining about it.
Like, TMCLOSKY, let's go forwards, not backwards. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
want to go sideways. I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards or not go.
yeah.
Just either go forward or don't go.
Yeah, Sam's Club, you would definitely have to go backwards. Costco, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I wonder, hey, Cornercade, are you getting the new arcade 1-up X-Men?
Yeah, never. Thor's Cornercade bread.
Did you ever watch the Cornercade show? TMCLOSKY? He runs a
yeah.
good show.
I just watched a little bit last night.
S'mores.
He was on last night.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good streamer. I like the Cornercade.
What did
Yeah, the Gong Show was like a talent show. It's exactly what it was.
Oh, the nod deals or the nod sale starts next Friday. Don't expect to see the 4K go on sale. I mean, it could, but yeah, nod sale starts next Friday. It goes what 23rd through the 26th, I do believe. What does it say? It doesn't say it on here. Release notes. Yeah. But I know it starts Friday. I think it goes to the 26th. So look out for those deals next Friday. See some.
Okay, the movie I'm talking about, I had to look it up. It's called Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. It's the fictional life game story of Chuck Barris. It's called Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. If you get a chance, that's a pretty cool movie to watch.
Did you see Biggie Fries? He's like, I had a pet rock, tried to teach him new tricks, but he just sat there. This pet rock
it had Julia Roberts, Drew Barrymore, George Clooney in it.
Oh, wow.
Sam Rockwell was the person that played Chuck Berry. He was the host of the Gong Show. And it was crazy. If you get a chance to see that movie, watch it. It's a good movie. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Yeah, sea monkeys. You can still get sea monkeys. The standard tables stink. I don't think Addams Family stinks. I like the Addams Family. It's a standard table. I like that one.
No, that's not true at all. The standard tables are fun.
Yeah, there's only really 2 standard tables out, isn't there? Addams Family, Dynasty, and all the other ones are CEPs. Peanuts, AtGame, or Star Trek, and then Attack from Mars. Yeah. Next release might be another standard. It'd be 3 and 3. How big is the playfield machine size compared to the 1-up? AtGames is 32 inches. What is
inches?
Yeah, 32 for AtGames. What is arcade 1-ups? Is that a 24-inch?
I'm not sure. It was small. I had an arcade 1-up. I had the Attack from Mars.
Yeah,
I would say it doesn't compare. I mean,
no.
it's definitely a huge step up. Going to AtGames, even the original ALP was a huge step up from the Arcade 1-Up pinball. But you know, but buy what makes you happy. You know, if that's what makes you happy, buy what makes you happy.
Yeah.
But I know I like the AtGames a bit more. It's my preference.
And if you think it's too pricey, wait for sales. I mean, they'll
Yeah,
go on.
wait for sales. It'll go. If you wait, everything goes on sale. If you wait long enough.
Yep, everything goes on sale eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, they do, how many nods they do a year? They at least do 4.
They do like 3 or 4 sales. Yeah, I think it's like 4. So like
February,
every couple of months.
Yeah, I think they do one in
every 3 months,
summer.
I guess.
Yeah, maybe they do one every quarter. It could be. Because I know they do one around Christmas, one this time. I know they do one in the summer. There might be one more out there.
Yeah. What they should have done, anyways, is Cornercade's here. What they should have done with that arcade 1-Up is they should have put all the X-Men's on it. They should put the arcade game and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They should have put everything X-Men related on one cab.
Yeah.
That would have been a better model.
It's called X-Men.
But they don't want to do anything new. Like they're going to use that same old PCB with the janky, broken down Marvel vs. Capcom 2 that doesn't play well.
In the same cabinet.
I owned it. I had it. I personally owned it. So, I mean, I would not rebuy that. This is a good experience.
The art's not even that great looking. Got that big old X on top. Yeah, I already said it is a 24-inch. I was right. Yeah, 24 compared to 32, no comparison. And plus 4K too.
I would say probably if I was to get another arcade 1-Up pinball, which I'm not going to probably, but if I was, I would probably get one of the ones that was more like either Marvel or Star Wars. So it wasn't like referencing an original pinball machine, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I think those games are a little more forgiving as far as, you know, you don't notice the flaws as much as you do if you're into real pinball and then you play the arcade 1-Up pinball. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Like Jan says, T shows how he feels about his arcade 1-Ups now. 4K pinball dust protector covered his 10th version of 1-Up Pac-Man.
It makes a good stand to hold your Vira dust cover.
You get to see your sexy legs there. You see a little cleavage there.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
It's a win-win.
Pac-Man's not complaining.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. It's 1:24. I've been on here for 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Good job, man.
I think I'm done. You done?
We're forking it.
Put fork in it and we're done. Yeah, I covered everything. There was one. I don't have it on here. There was one thing I wanted to show from Zen, but
yeah, if you've got the ALP 4K, don't be afraid to start. Connecting it to Pinball Effects. It's a lot of fun.
I did want to show
the time.
I promised you this like 3 shows ago, Bob Brad, about the New Wave Toys, the black hole,
the mini pin.
Yeah, they had this little like showing you in the progress of making the black hole pinball machine.
Cool. Let's check it out.
I thought it was pretty cool. There's a little video they put out. Here's a computer generated. And going through the different boards. They should have showed the pictures a little longer, but
I remember he was going to get the cigarette machine. T, are you going to order this?
No, I am not. I think it's cool though, but
it is looking pretty cool.
Kind of like the end product with the lineup.
So if I had a whole row of them like that, that might be cool to have something like that in there, but I don't have that many of them. But if I was a collector of these replicades, you know.
What did he say? I did not order the black hole. Nope, I did not. If it was a virtual pinball machine, I would definitely get it because you'd be able to hook it up to the monitor and play it on a monitor. But I would say if they come out with the right one, even with it not being workable, being like this one, I would buy one. I'm not going to collect these, but if they came out like Creature Black Lagoon, I would probably buy that just to sit up on my shelf. I think it would look cool, but it's not something I'm going to collect. It would be like
maybe Elvira, Scared Stiff.
Yeah, I mean, something like that I would, but I'm not going to sit there and collect a bunch of them. I would probably buy one, maybe two.
But you did support New Wave Toys. You bought Berserk, didn't you?
Yeah, I pre-ordered
that one. You bought that mug.
Yeah, I got 3 other ones. I got Food Fight, Space Ace, and Kubert.
Dude, I love Gorgar. I wish Gorgar is a great pinball. It's fun for a classic pinball. Gorgar lives.
Yeah. But I don't know. What do you think about the New Wave Toys pinball machines? Yeah, Haunted House.
I don't like that you can't play them. I mean, honestly, but I don't know how you would do that in that scale and that kind of price range. But
you'd have to do virtual pinball.
Yeah, and I don't think they're definitely not going to do that. So I think it's cool. I mean, if you're really into New Wave stuff and you have a bunch of them, maybe you'd want one. But I like the little arcades because you can play them. And I know they're like, these aren't for playing. These are for looking at. These are just for looking at. You don't play these.
But all these other ones,
you had fingerprints all over yours. Dude, you could play them. That's part of the fun to me. That they're little and they're actually little playable arcades. I always thought that was super cool. So, I mean, it's just my particular take on it. But, I mean, I like that they're playable.
Yeah, it's true, Thor. Berserk is only about 3 weeks away. Yep, and they can start shipping in early March. But it looks cool with these other ones. But see, all these other cabinets is near, they're all playable.
Now, Mikey's trolling us now.
Huh?
He says, you can make the ball move up and down. That's not playing the pinball, though.
But the ball, when it goes up a little ways and comes back down.
It does go up a little ways because of like a couple inches.
The ball goes up and down. That's it. Ooh, this is exciting.
Wow.
It goes up like 6 inches. I don't want to make fun of it because I do like New Wave.
I don't want to either. I don't want to be mean or anything, but
I like New Wave boys. They always come out with some cool stuff. Like the cigarette machine. I was tempted, Papa Brad, but I was like, I want to see what, because if you guys didn't know, every quarter, New Wave Toys are going to come out with a new charging bank, and it's going to be different every time. So, Cornercade,
I'm playing every single banger table right now on the AtGames today. I played them. I played Attack from Mars. I played them all. You can do it with your PC right now, today. You don't even have to wait. You can do that right now. Literally today. You can hook your PC up to it. You can play the entire Zen library on the AtGames Pinball as an option.
Yep, you can do VPX.
Not to mention VPX, which is even a whole nother can of worms with just like everything else that all the tables nobody's going to ever get. You can play on VPX. So as far as you're talking about power, they're here today. You don't have to wait. You know?
You didn't either, Papa Brad, right? You didn't know how to do it either. He said,
I didn't know how to do it, but I figured it out. It's not that hard. If I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm an average Joe. If I can make it work, anybody could do it. Believe me. If I have it working, anyone can get it working. You know?
Yeah, I don't think it, I mean, once you figured it out, it wasn't that hard.
Once you figured it out, like if I had to do it again, it wouldn't take me that long. Now it wouldn't be that bad. I mean,
and the big thing was
especially figuring it
out.
Put
the old control deck back on because it's not, the new one's not supported yet. But
yeah, I didn't know that. That's the only step that I missed. But if it wasn't for that, I would have been up and running like really quick.
Yep.
But it'll get easier because there's going to be tutorials. I know Wagner's going to do a tutorial. It's going to show you step by step how to do it. It's going to be no problem. And options are good, you know. You just want to play the tables that are on it. You want to wait for them to come get the tables. You can do that. You want to play the tables today. You can hook your PC up to it and play all the Zen library. Every game works on it. It's incredible.
As long as you have a good enough PC.
Yeah. Well, most people that are into this kind of stuff, they have a decent PC that would work with it.
But like you said, I mean, yours is able to run it in 4K, but it's able to run it in 1080p just fine. So
yeah, you can scale it. That's the thing. A PC, you can scale it too. So like you can put it whatever resolution you want. You know.
If you don't have a supercomputer, you can still probably run it.
You want the top of the thing about it is it's open. It's the pathway to having it be as high as it can get is wide open. So it's literally as much as you want it to do.
Yeah, I'm just saying you just don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy a real expensive computer.
Yeah.
You just might have to scale it down some. That's all.
Yeah.
With that 4K,
it'll run great. It'll run great.
With that 4K playfield, even
Mhm.
1080 is going to look really good.
The thing is, they already said too, like when that Mel Kirk even responded, like what tables they planning to bring to AtGames, he said all was the answer.
The whole
So,
library. Whole
it's a
library.
matter of time, unlike other things, it's going to get better with age. And if you look at the ALP is like, it's had a long life cycle. So when it gets all the capabilities that the ALP has, this thing's going to be a beast.
I'll throw it back up there. There you go, guys. This is from Mel Kirk, who is the CEO of Zen Studios. And he said, we are supporting the Legends 4K platform long-term, 100%. We are collaborating with AtGames team on a daily basis. There's so much to tackle, but day to day, we are making progress. Our content library is pretty big, so it will take some time to get all the games released.
All the games.
But things are speeding up now that we are experienced working with their platform. Anticipate many fun days ahead for all of us who love pinball. We are working on the lag issue. This is a huge priority. There are other tables preparing for release that have no lag. So the Adams family seems to be a special case. We will have more AtGames news and posts in the future, including Pinball Bites, which is our periodic YouTube show covering news, game updates, and general happenings at Zen. So there you go. That's from the Zen CEO. Our content library is pretty big, so we'll take some time to get all the games released. All the games, he says, Papa Brad. All the games.
All the games. I like that answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah, I like too that he said things are speeding up now that we are experienced working with their platform. So, which we kind of knew that, like at some point things are going to come out pretty fast because once they get, because they're just not, taking their game and plopping it on the platform. They're really creating a new game for AtGames. So, I think soon we're going to see a lot of Zen tables come quickly. I don't think we're that far away. Like, only concern is Zen downsizing, but he just posted this a couple of days ago, so this is after they're downsizing.
Yeah. They need to fix the Adams family first. That's got to be paramount too. Also, they need to get that thing. They need to get the working better.
Yeah, they got two issues really. You got the flipper lag, and then you get the solenoid lag. Really, with the flippers,
probably related.
Yeah, I think the solenoid one might be more of a AtGames and Zen working on that. We'll see. I think we'll see the fix. They're aware of it, so once they're aware of it, that's when you feel good because it's like, okay, they're aware of it. They're going to be working on it. If they weren't aware of it, that would be an issue. But
yeah, and they're communicating with the community too, which is good. They're not hiding in a cave somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, here's the CEO of Zen. This Reed asked a question on Facebook, and Mel Kirk, the CEO of Zen, answered. I mean, he wasn't looking for Zen to say anything. He was just looking out there. It's like, hey, has anybody heard?
Yeah,
anything from Zen? Cool. And Zen's like, yep, here we are. The CEO is going to answer your questions. That's pretty cool. I bet he was shocked that Mel Kirk answered that question. I would be. I'm like, damn, man. CEO Zen is answering my question. And they have to communicate and do damage control. It's their first release in Zen partnership. Yeah, but we knew it wasn't going to be perfect right away. It's the first Zen table on AtGames. I bet it took a while to get perfect on that game or Arcade 1-Up ones.
Yeah.
Who knows if they ever got it correctly, 100% correct on 1-Up. But it sounds like it's a unique case to the Adams family. There's no excuse for that, but going forward, that makes it easier for the other tables. Ray says, I have no doubt they're going to fix it. I mean, remember too. I mean, when Wagner Tech Talk first did the Adams Family, remember it was at 116 milliseconds.
Yeah.
And then the second time he tested it with an update, they got it down to what, 83 milliseconds. And I think that's where it's currently standing, is at 83. But just shows you, went from 116 to 83. So just shows that they've been working on it for a while.
And they'll improve it over time.
Yeah, so they've already improved it.
I liked when they did the upgrade to the Gottlieb tables on the original HD pinball. It was a nice upgrade.
Yeah, you can
as they continue to work on it, it'll get better and better.
Yeah, they've only been in partnership for what, 4 months, maybe 5 now.
That was like a last minute ad. I mean,
did they announce that during Chicago? That partnership? I think they did, or it was right before Chicago.
I don't remember.
It was right around Chicago. They
didn't have enough time to get it on the table when they did that convention thing they did. It was just like you're under the gun to have something to show.
Yep.
But they wanted to show something.
Yeah, because it was like 2 weeks before the show. Is when they announced that partnership. I do believe.
Those initial pinballs, they had the marquees and stuff. Remember, they had the arcade marquee on them, didn't they? Those first ones they showed
in Chicago.
Yeah. They had the off center. They had the off center coin doors. It was not even the machine we got. They had they had a totally different accelerometer inside of it. That the SSF kit was triggering. They did a lot already, so they're going to continue to make things better and better.
Yeah, it still had a marquee on there, and they did have a topper, but it wasn't lit up at Chicago. Mm-hmm. They did have the topper though. I think that's the first time we saw the topper and the coin door was at Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Ray. This is the best AtGames product they've made. I mean, I have to agree. I mean, after I played it today with the computer hooked up to it, this is the best AtGames product. I mean, I love AtGames. I love the arcade too. The ALU is pretty awesome, but this is the best product.
Yeah. I mean,
because of its capabilities, or it's got, imagine if the OTG didn't work at all. I mean, that would have been a big downer for people that are really into this stuff.
Yeah, that would have been downer, but
imagine
they tested that before.
I'm sure they did. Yeah. They know the hardcore people, that's what they're going to want to do.
I mean, yeah, who would have thought they would have put a Vibs board in there and put 3 screens on there? That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, nothing replaces real pinball too. Real pinball is still the ultimate way to play, but it's nice to have in your home. Virtual pinball is fun.
And it's a great
arcade. It's a good way to get into it.
It's a great way to get into it's a great way to get into pinball.
Sure, you can learn how to play the games.
Yep.
I mean,
if you're on the fence, I mean, you want to pay $3,000, $5,000, you'd rather pay $1,500 and see if you like it first. Or even get the ALP HD. It's even a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
But I would recommend, if you have the money, the 4K, just because of the SSF kit. And it's just experiences.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a jump up.
Yeah, it's a jump up improvement.
Ray says virtual pinballs made him a better real pinball player. That's 100% true. Because also you get comfortable, like you get comfortable letting the ball do dead flips where it hits the flipper and bounces the other flipper. Your whole comfort level changes as you play virtual pinball too. When you get on a real pinball, you play differently. That's true.
Yep. Cheapest Stern is that home one they have. Don't they have some like home versions?
Yeah, I think so. No one buys those though.
Nah, because it's not the same. They
give those. They practically give those away at conventions. When you go to the arcade conventions, the home ones, you could probably pick one of those up for about $5,000.
Affordable home edition.
So the people that collect pinballs don't want them.
5,000 for the home version.
Still 5,000.
It's still 5,000 for their home version, and it doesn't have
it's so stripped down. It's like you get like a fraction of the features that you get on the regular pinballs that they do.
Yeah,
that's why the pinball collectors don't want them. They usually stick to like the cheapest commercial Pro model. I think it's called Pro. That's the cheapest commercial one with a coin door. That's like a full-on commercial pinball.
Yeah, these home versions have a coin door, but they're not working. Coin doors. Yeah, let's see. So home version is 5,000, and then the pro version. Come on, look. Price is way down here, and the home version is 7,000. So for 2,000 more, you get the pro version. I think I would pay if I'm paying that kind of money. I'm just gonna shell out the extra 2,000 and get the pro version over the home version. At least with the pro version, you're getting some of the features of the other two tables. If you really love skin, but yeah, I mean, I'm loving this machine. I'm having a blast with it. Fun experience, and we get more Zen tables. It's going to be even better if you don't want to do the OTG. Just have to wait for the tables. But the thing is too is if you don't want to buy a brand new Stern, some of these Sterns are going. I've seen.
Yeah, the used market, all the prices are going down. Down. People are saying, "Oh, buy pinballs for investments." I don't think it's a great investment. The only way it's a good investment is if you bought them a long time ago.
Yep.
Then you're good, But the market was at a high point. I think everything was very high, so it's going to start going back to normal.
Yeah, because I've seen some older Stern tables way down in price. They almost have every pinball company except Stern. Thor says Jurassic Park Pro, for example, is currently available on Amazon for $6.99. I think that's. I know the Jaws Pro version through Stern itself. You really can't buy it through Stern, but the MSRP is $7,000 for like Jaws for the Pro version. Not sure. Yeah, Jurassic Park is 6,000 too. But if you look on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, I'm seeing some of these older Sterns going down in price big time. Where's Papa Brad? Where'd he go? He get gone, suckers. I think he's doing a bathroom break. What did these Sterns used to cost before the inflation? And what was that? Then you get into you get those limited edition Sterns, man. They're freaking like way up there. Yeah, that is true, Thor. Placing a decent pinballs are a decent investment because they can earn their cost back if you just place it in a public place. That is true. Hey, what's up, Carl? Yep. The market's already crashing, Ray. Already crashing down there. Like I said, I've seen some older Sterns on eBay and Facebook Marketplace, man. Down in price. Let's see. Yeah, like this here. Stern, Ted Nugent pinball, $4,500. There's a Star Wars pinball. I don't think that's Stern though. There's a Williams Hurricane pinball machine for $3,500.
Ride the hurricane.
Here's what is this one called? Lost. It's a Lost World Valley, $2,200.
Mm-hmm.
It's an older machine. But there's a Stern Ted Nugent Papa Brad for $4,500.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an older table, but it just shows you that things are starting to go down.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are downsizing their the amount of machines and just getting better stuff too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that going on. You know.
Here's a Stern Star Wars Premium for $9,000.
$9,000
for a premium. Yeah. Stern Star Trek, $6,500. Sopranos. I forgot about Sopranos. Who made that? I don't think that was Stern.
I've never seen that pinball out in the wild.
Oh, it is a Stern.
I've
$7,500.
never seen the Sopranos table.
No?
No, I've never seen it for some reason. I don't know.
I wonder why people are not having it out. There it is.
It's cool, but it's not like I guess maybe because it's the mafia theme, you know? They have The Godfather. How's that any different? I've seen The Godfather at a bunch of places.
Yeah. Seen it. Not the Sopranos, huh?
Not the Sopranos for some reason. I don't know if it's just there's less of them they made or.
Yeah, look, this guy puts it on here too as the NV RAM, no leaky batteries. What if that was an issue?
Mm-hmm.
Plays 100%, but there's a little wear in the shooter lane.
Mm-hmm.
If there's you got a little wear in the shooter.
A little wear in that shooter lane. Little wear in that shooter lane.
Of course,
but then I'll tell you about pinball. It's like if you get a real pinball machine, you're going to become a pinball tech, or you're going to be very unhappy. You're either going to learn how to work on pinball, or you're going to be very unhappy because they break all the time. You know, you have to be willing to learn how to work on them. Or that's part of it. Or you're going to have a machine that's broken and gathering dust, and you have to have a tech come out to do it, and they're going to charge you a pretty good amount of money to work on pinball.
Then you're going to be like Papa Brad. You're going to be depressed every time you walk in the room.
Depressed.
See that?
Look at that pinball machine. It's going to be, when it's broken, you're going to have a disappointment. That's why a lot of people have a pinball machine for a while. They like the idea of having a pinball machine, but real pinball ownership means maintenance. And, but I mean, that's part of it. You got to realize that going into it, you're buying something that's mechanical. It's going to require things will break. You have to be willing to learn how to work on them, I think.
Carl,
Todd Tucky even said, like, when you get a brand new pinball, like just setting it up, there's all kind of stuff that they have to fix. This is with a brand new pinball, right out the box.
Carl,
but, it's like any hobby, like a classic car. Exactly, Mikey Yoon. It's exactly what it's like.
Yep.
It's if you're not afraid to tinker, you're not afraid to learn about how pinballs work.
Yep.
It's not a bad hobby. But
Carl asked, "What do you guys think of the Stern Foo Fighters?"
I love it. It's good. It's fun.
Yeah. Big fan.
I love the Stern tables. I mean, I just I don't feel like I need to own them, but I love them. I love going to play them.
B. Fry says classic cars are easier to work on than pinball machines. There you go.
I don't know. I'm sure you learn how to do it, just like anything. It's like when I go to these big pinball events, like they pull them up, they play with all the wires underneath. I mean, it's nothing to them. I think the people that do it for a while, they just learn how it all works, and they're not afraid of it after a while.
Yeah.
I think it's like anything. You learn all the tricks of it, and then the maintenance is not that big of a deal. But
when
you get into it, that comes with it.
Once you learn that how to fix stuff, it's probably no big deal. Jason said Wagner's Tech Talk posted a little preview of OTG today.
No, I saw it. Look good. You saw that computer he got. Looks like when did computers start looking like fishing aquariums? It looked like a fish. His high-end computer looked like a fish tank. I was looking for a little fish to be swimming in it. It was like all glass. It was like crazy looking. When did computers start looking that way? Looked like a fish tank.
What do you mean look like a fish tank?
Pull up that video.
AtGames Legends Pinball 4K. This is here, I guess.
I pull up that video. He's going to have the ultimate guide.
He has a glass in it. Or the
He's going to have the ultimate guide for how to hook it up to OTG. And it won't be long. He'll have a guide out. It's going to be amazing.
I guess you're talking about this because he has a.
It looks like a fish tank. Look at that.
It's just got the plexiglass in there, so you can see
Go ahead and
inside.
play the video.
You know,
Need a couple fish swimming around in there.
I gave it a like already. Look at it, 38.
Turn the sound up so we can hear him.
And I'm also hard at work creating a written guide to help others do the same. Let's check out some gameplay of Zen Studios Pinball FX and Pinball M on this machine.
Call him Haven.
Haven.
Yeah, DMD.
Yeah, man. We need to get one more monitor cable.
Duke Nukem's.
I don't know if my computer can handle the 3 screens.
See that? The Duke Nukem's almost takes up the whole DMD screen. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've connected the new gaming PC, link down below.
Look at that gaming PC.
Or 4K.
There it is.
And I'm
It
also
looks like a fish tank.
guide to help others do the same. Let's check out some.
How much do you think that gaming PC? That's got to be a pretty high-end machine. Looking like that, the thing looks like a disco.
I mean, you
All
can't
them
go
lights.
back. Yeah, you can't go back on freaking on the shorts. Pull it up. Yeah, it probably cost a pretty penny, man. I guarantee it wasn't cheap. How much do you think it cost?
I don't know. It looks pretty high-end. I know. If you're looking to push pinball at 4K, pinball effects with everything turned on, you need a really powerful computer. You have to spend a lot.
And running 3 screens, man.
I thought my computer was pretty decent, but my machine crashes when I go to 4K. Can't even handle it. So
running these
you're gonna
3,
need some juice.
just running 3 screens alone, man. It's big.
Oh yeah, you know that from
Computer.
streaming. I mean, when you add a screen, man, it stresses out your computer bad. The resources, much less 3 screens running at once.
Yep.
We'll never know, Mikey. We'll never know.
Man, they weren't going that direction either, though.
They weren't going in the pinball direction anyway.
They're going the handheld
We're
direction.
going to go to like a phone or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they had those little joysticks you connect to your
Something, I don't
phone
know.
and turn it into like a handheld.
The sad part is the iArcade today is better as far as what you could play on it than ever before. But there's no company. Yeah, I think I do. I think I'll have to go over my specs when I make a video on I'll make a video eventually on the OTG.
Yep.
I think it's an NVIDIA that I have.
You have RTX one or is it GTX?
I don't know any specs. I'd have to look. It was a gaming
RTX.
computer when I bought it.
RTX is a little better graphics card.
Is it?
Yeah. That's what's in my son's gaming PC. But just like anything, man, it's like I bought his a year ago. His is out of date already. You think he'll let me swap? I have a decent video card. I think mine. I don't know if mine can run 3. I know it can run 2 screens, but I'm not sure if it could actually run all 3. I think mine's about the same as yours.
Yeah, I'm real happy. Like I don't feel like I need more resolution. Like I said, I'm running at 1920 by 1080 is what I'm running it at, and it's like really smooth, and it looks great. It plays great, so I'm pretty happy with it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's seen Jong. Well, Brad, have you spoken or seen Jong?
No,
Okay, went out of business.
no,
Or did he just disappear?
he just disappeared.
Oh, we did see him once. What didn't he do that one karaoke after Arcade went out of business? I think he did that one.
No, that was before, I think.
Was it? I thought he did one too afterwards. He probably went back.
I hope he's well. Hope he's well.
Yeah, hopefully he's well. I mean, last time he did that last video, man, he was pretty sick. All right, man. We're out of here. It is what? 2:00, dude, man. It's 2:00, man. My time.
Man.
Damn. I want to go to
3
bed.
hour tour.
2 hours and 37 minutes, man.
Thanks for watching. Hanging in there.
We kind of started a little late tonight. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for the super chat and for the membership gifts. I think was it Jason gave us some membership gifts, I do believe. And then High Scores on Tap, and then Hobby Hands gave us super chats. So thank you guys.
Thank you
for that. You guys got to see the new super chat. I'll play it one more time.
Thanks for the super chat. Sassy approved.
Can you dig it? Sucker!
And yes, she does that every time she wants to go outside. She hits those 2 damn buttons. Every time, Pop Brad. It's like, you're hitting that damn button again. It's like, I have it right now. It says, I have to go outside. And I said, and then the other button, the pink one, actually says, "Did you hear me, sucker? I have to go outside." She hits them right almost every time, man. She actually hits them in sync.
That's funny.
She'll hit to say, "I gotta go outside." Then she'll hit
that is funny.
Did you hear me, sucker? It's like,
did you hear me, sucker?
It's like she knows, man, that how to hit them. It's so fucking funny. But sometimes, man, she'll do it like 5 minutes after she comes back in. And the bad thing is, man, her bladder must be so damn small. She'll go outside and pee again. Like, damn, you just went 5 minutes ago.
Hey, man, let the dog go outside. Better than going in your house, though.
I know.
Take the dog out.
She hasn't peed or pooed in here in, I think, 3 days, 3 or 4 days, man. So it's like, I think we're getting a Pop Brad. She's getting the buttons down.
Get them buttons down, man. Get that puppy taken care of.
Stop moving my hardwood floors, man. Stop. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out, man.
Take care.
Appreciate you guys. Hopefully see you guys on Thursday, right before NOD starts.
Yeah,
NOD starts
Thursday night.
Friday. So we'll talk about what's going to be on sale on the NOD on Thursday. Since we'll know on what, I think Tuesday they're going to announce what's going on sale. So we'll be able to talk about all that stuff. So have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great Sunday, and hopefully see you on Thursday. And always stay
legit. Stay legit.
Thanks, everybody.
TMCLOSKY presents Arcade Talk live stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Across this great nation, almost everyone has been affected in one way or another by this terrible onslaught. Mrs. Williams, I understand your husband is missing.
Yes,
Do you think he's dead?
Well, I
Will you
told-
miss him?
Well,
Will you marry again? What if he's laying in a ditch somewhere, with both his legs broken, calling your name? You will have to find another man, you know. You're no spring chicken.
Lives
What do
are
you-
shattered. The nation is in chaos. Death and destruction sweeps the country. Foursquare Productions presents perhaps the funniest film ever made.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.